Do not worry.
Well, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new, it's not an episode of Do Not Worry. This is a very chill hangout session, joined by a very special guest, folks. You could say the most special of guests. My girlfriend, folks, DazeOfDemi, or Demi, for short. How's it going, Demi? How's it going?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Is this weird? Is it weird being on here live?
I mean, on camera شوي, بس إنه رواق.
Welcome, folks. It's going to be a very chill live stream. I am literally going to be bagging and boarding some comic books because Demi is doing an event at her art studio on Saturday. The art studio is called Cosmic Studios. She's doing like a very, so let me split screen. A very interesting like spring sale, sort of a mystic market. So I'm going to be selling some comic books. She's going to be doing piercings and tattoos, and she's going to be organizing her jewelry while I bag and board some comic books. We're going to be taking your questions. I'm going to be looking at the live chat. We've got Nour in the live chat as well, moderating and stuff. So we're just going to be hanging out with you, very chill, answering your questions, doing some relaxing things. And yeah, you're going to get to know me, you're going to get to know Demi, the person who has captured my heart for this past year, folks. Every time you've heard me allude to a girlfriend, she's the one, thankfully. As far as she knows. I'm kidding.
One.
So we're going to be hanging out, folks. First, before we get going, let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons, the lovely folks who make, this whole thing possible, this whole shebang. We had a very fun Patreon and members live stream yesterday, me and Nadim. So if you guys are patrons or members, you can find the replay on Patreon or in the community post. Thank you to God-tier patrons like Rifat Fakih, Elian Mujabir, Jack Sleeman, Dominic Selzer, Daniel Nechle, Josh Patterson, and Emma Watson. We love you guys. We cannot do this without you. Superhero patrons like Maroon Bouslayman, Andrew DeBiz, Bader, Claudia, and Hadi. Blonde patrons like Nicolas Malouf, Wael Abu Karam, Hagab, Maher Sayis, and Lalong. And a lot of our awesome, and Haley D. Haley, I'm sorry, I forgot your first name yesterday on the live stream and I felt horrible. I do not deserve to have a YouTube member as awesome as Haley D, who has gifted maybe half of our YouTube members. She has gifted them our membership. So Haley D, you get a special shout out, the greatest of our YouTube members, the reason we have YouTube members. So thank you. If you guys would like to support us on Patreon or on YouTube, here's the link to our Patreon. Find a tier that's right for you. We would very much appreciate your support. And other than that, we're going to be doing another regular stream this week, like a regular episode of Do Not Worry, either Thursday, maybe Friday, because I'm a little bit busy on Thursday. So look for another stream. We're going to be talking about a lot of the things that have been happening in Palestine, a lot of crazy, happenings. Snow White bombing at the box office and people blaming Rachel Zegler and stuff. A lot of things this Thursday or Friday, so keep an eye out for that. Today we are keeping it light and chill. Let's get it going with the comic book stuff. Let me check the chat real quickly. All the love to Marina says all the love to Demi.
Thank you.
32M says Haley responsible for this chat looking like an alien spaceship convention. Absolutely, she's the only reason we have all of you members right here. Ragda says, oh, she's so beautiful, mashallah. Well, thank you, Ragda. We agree.
Thank you.
Ragda lives in England. I forgot what country she was. She was from Yemen, if I'm not mistaken. Ragda is from Yemen.
That's a good memory.
So fucking Yemen, you know what I mean? Supporting our boys and girls, the Yemen. I'm not going to say we support the Houthis over here just so that we don't get clipped, but, God bless the resistance. At least that's my opinion, personal opinion,
God
folks.
bless.
Let me into the United States, please. I'm kidding, just visiting my family. So let's get going. Let's not get in any more trouble.
Don't get me in trouble.
So I'm going to explain to you guys the process of what I'm doing. I have a bunch of old vintage comic books. Here we go. Here's an example. I'm going to cut to me just real quickly so you guys can see. Here's a nice Spider-Man comic book, for example. Okay. This is from 1981. Ooh, goddamn. 1991, sorry. So this is a 34-year-old comic book. I need to bag and board it to protect it because I sell comics. I have a business, folks, called The Comic Stash. Let me do some self-promotion here for a second. Some shameless self-promotion. Here is, if you guys would like to follow. I mean, if everyone watching now wanted to just go ahead and support, The Comic Stash. Here we go. This is on Instagram. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not very active on the Instagram page anymore. Gonna be more active now that I have all these new comic books. But I mean, if you guys are interested in comic books, vintage comics, this is mainly for Lebanese people, folks. Feel free to follow The Comic Stash on Instagram. Support your boy. So I sell vintage comics, if you guys haven't guessed. And if you guys would like to support Demi's gonna tell you a little bit about herself in a moment, but she's got a lot going on as well. So on Instagram, if you guys are into tattoos or piercings, this is Demi's Instagram account, DazeOfDemi. So tattoos, hand poke, piercing. You're going to talk a little bit more about yourself and what you do. And if you guys want to follow her studio, it's Cosmic Studios. So it's a fine arts collective. Again, you got flash and custom tattoos, hypoallergenic titanium piercings.
You know it.
Only the finest of hypoallergenic titanium. Over in Marum Khail and Brumana, so you got two branches. You're in Beirut and you're in Brumana.
You
So
gotta be accessible to the people.
so if anyone here in Lebanon, if you're watching, you want some fresh piercings, you want some tattoos, go ahead and follow Cosmic. And if you guys don't be following for no reason. Demi does not know, we don't like passive followers. So if you're gonna be following, just make sure you're into piercings and stuff.
Yeah,
Don't just follow for the
Don't
sake
feel
of following.
forced.
No one's forced to follow us. But I mean, hey, if you want to support, feel free to support. And if you're in Lebanon, we're gonna be doing Demi's doing an event on Saturday called the Mystic Market Spring Edition. We're gonna be selling. I'm gonna be there with my beautiful vintage comic books. There's gonna be some vintage clothes. There's gonna be some handmade art, and again, like flash tattoos. There's gonna be some piercings. Fun snacks, I'm guessing. Plants, right?
Yeah, there's gonna be a small plantery selling like affordable house plants. You can
Awesome.
decorate your house.
So cute little house plants. So that's going to be very nice. So if you guys would like to join us, if you're in Lebanon, Saturday, March 29th, I'm going to be there. Demi's going to be there. If you want to come hang out, buy some cool stuff.
It's gonna be fun.
Check out my fun comic book collection. Do that. So now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna be. I need to bag and board, folks. I got a lot of comic books to bag and board, a couple hundred of them, and I need to price them all in time for Friday. So it's gonna be an intense couple days. Demi, what are you gonna be up to whilst I take care of that?
So today we were shooting the new collection at the shop, and I had to actually remove everything from the display, which I had just displayed, and now I have to reorganize through that. So
New piercing collection?
yeah, basically we were shooting everything for the website, and I had to remove everything.
And what's the website called?
The website is cosmicstudios.com.
Cosmic Studios, and how do you Cosmic Studios K?
K-O-Z.
let me show you guys.
Way to
Let me show you guys how to write that again.
spell that out.
Cosmic with a K and a Z. There we go.
And I mean, we've been open for 3 years, but I mean, tattooing and piercing is a offline business, so we're not super active. We don't have that many followers, but I mean, we've been in business for 3 years, and hopefully now we can just take it a little bit further with social media and all that stuff. Being more active online for you guys.
And yeah, I mean, you need to. I've been telling her, I've been begging her to get on social media. And
with what time I'm actually piercing and tattooing most of my
I know,
days,
I
but
know.
like, yeah, that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, being an artist is one thing, and then being a shop owner is another, and then social media is a whole other thing that you definitely need help with. And I will be getting that help soon.
I can imagine. I mean, tell everyone a little bit about, I'm constantly impressed about all the things that you do. Like I mentioned, she's a tattoo artist and piercer, but she does a million other things. Just give us a little bit of insight into all the things that you do.
So basically, I studied fine arts in university.
Can you move a little bit closer to the microphone?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I studied fine arts in university, and around 16 years old, I started making handmade soap. So that was already like 2 things I had going on. Then I graduated, unfortunately, when the whole economic crisis happened and COVID, and there was just no jobs. Even if there was jobs in Lebanon, they don't really pay you as a fine artist unless you have like a lot of contacts, and I didn't really want to go into that. I wanted to make art for myself. So I was actually once going to get a tattoo at a place, and my mom has a degree in tattooing. The guy gets like people from abroad and stuff like that, and he was like, I'm actually looking for a resident artist. And we were just like in such a bad economic crash. I was like, I mean, I have my mom's machine at home. I can just like try to learn. I already know how to draw since I was in fine arts, and I just kind of picked it up like that.
And I'm looking at everyone. The chat is like going crazy. Everybody loves you. The mic is still too low. So I'm saying
Still
that.
too low, okay.
Okay, so get your mic closer.
Much
Get your mic a
closer.
little bit closer.
I got it closer.
Demi, can you talk into the mic? Okay.
Yes,
we're
I
saying
will
this
talk
bad,
into the
Anthony,
mic.
the slider goes the other direction. What are you guys talking about? Here. So can you guys really not hear? Wait.
Nothing?
It sounds pretty good, guys. Stop complaining.
Stop complaining.
You made it
I had
quieter.
a teacher in university that was like, your voice is way too bassy. I'm like, why are you judging me?
I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, I can hear it
No,
here.
I'll definitely make more of an effort to speak into the mic.
The mic is too low. Now she's mute. Wait, are they saying you're muted? One sec, let me see. Are they just messing with me?
You clicked on something?
One second, sorry.
Technical difficulties.
It's working. I think it's working. Are they messing with me? All good. Everyone's saying all good. Okay. What's up? What was the question?
No, I just said technical difficulties.
Oh no, we're okay.
We're good.
So we're gonna get. I need to put a bunch of cardboards in here, and I'm gonna show you guys the comics we're gonna be selling, and it's gonna be pretty, pretty simple. Now the only trick is, I'm gonna open the episode here and look at the chat while we do this. And if you guys want to watch anything, want us to react to something in the background, feel free. I just got to keep in my eye. It's kind of tricky looking at the phone. I'm gonna try to answer your questions. So if you guys have questions, shoot them our way. Let me open this up. It's me. I wanted to play the Jay-Z and Beyonce song. It's me and my girlfriend, but we're gonna get copyrighted like super fast.
Definitely.
Back to something in the back, and then they're gonna block us from playing in different countries.
I don't want to support Beyonce right now.
I know, right? And yeah, Jay-Z is accused of doing some pretty sketchy stuff. Okay, I can see the chat. We can hear her. Okay, Demi has such a nice voice. Very relaxing. That's from Lauren. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Demi was worried. Anytime I film myself, I used to be obsessed with how my voice would sound. I'd be like, I don't sound like that. No way. She's not used to it, so.
I mean, someone once told me I sound like I could be like an announcer in an airport, and I didn't know if I should take that in an insulting way. So thank you.
That's a good thing.
It, Lauren.
That means you have a commanding voice. Like people will listen to you.
Damn, I'll take that.
You got a commanding, strong, powerful voice.
I'll take that.
Why no guns out, Anthony? Because.
Why no guns out?
Earl, thank you, Earl. Demi, you are stunning. That's from Carmen Midaib. Well, thank you, Carmen.
People, thank you.
What about my love, guys? This isn't just if this is just gonna turn
He's
into.
He's gonna get jealous. Watch out what you say.
It's okay. I accept. It's okay. What I'm gonna do is gonna look a little bit boring to you guys at first. I'm literally gonna be putting cardboards. And so, okay, when I get these comics, they usually come bagged and boarded, but the bags they come in aren't in great condition. And if I'm going to be selling, Moza donated 10 AED. Well, thank you. Is there a comic you regret selling? Yes, Moza.
Yes.
I have 2 comics that I regret selling. I actually had the comic book with Sabra, the Israeli superhero, on the cover, the Hulk comic. I sold that like 2 years ago, and I felt so bad because it would have been so fun to do something with it on the show, like
burn it,
destroy it in some way, shape, or form. I sold it for like $15, but I remember before selling it, I was like, let me take a picture of this because like for the meme value. So I took a photo of it before selling it. But I used to have the Sabra comic. There was also a comic that I used to have. It was a Civil War variant in like the early 2000s with Spider-Man in the Iron Spider outfit, and it was a variant cover drawn by an artist who passed away since he drew that cover, and that cover has gone up in value a lot. And I remember selling it in like 2015, and the value has just shot up since. And I feel bad, like it was a comic I had when I was young. I wish I never sold it. So those are 2 comics that I regret selling.
But wait, what's Civil War?
It's a comic book storyline in the Marvel, Haley D gifted 10 memberships. Haley's the best. Haley's
honestly
the best. And like again, but Haley, I don't deserve this. I couldn't remember your name off the top of my head yesterday, and I'm never gonna forgive myself for that. We need to get Haley's name tattooed on my neck or something.
Let's do it.
She deserves it. Also, I mean, we've been working on. We need to tattoo Leopold on my arm. We've spoken about that. The only thing ruining that is the fact that Ethan Klein has a tattoo of Shredder on his right arm. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the whole Ethan? She's so sick of.
You're not even asking that question right now.
She's so sick of hearing about all the Ethan Klein stuff. But okay, I got to tell them about this. This is really funny how it happened.
Tell them
because she knows, because she has to hear all my bullshit about Ethan Klein and H3. Okay, so my cat, Nata, ever since I adopted her, she's had diarrhea, okay? I adopted her from the boxing gym. You guys know the story.
She's going to get clipped in some way.
This is going to get clipped. She was getting bullied at the gym, so I had to rescue her and brought her here, along with her best friend, her only friend at the gym, Maki. But she's had diarrhea ever since she's been here. She's been pooping nonstop for a month now. So we got her dewormed because we thought, deworming was worms were the issue. She's still diarrhea nonstop. So I went back to the vet. I'm like, hey, what could it be if it's not like worms? Is it some other kind of parasite, some other kind of worm? She literally was like, well, it could be Giardia. And Demi was next to me, bro. I just looked at Demi and smiled. She looked at me and laughed. Like, she was the only person who was going to get the reference. Like, all the lore.
And I don't want to keep up with that stuff, but that's how much.
Like, yeah, she knows about, like, CPS and shit. She has no business knowing. She doesn't give a fuck what Ethan and Hila do to their kids at home.
I'm an artist. I don't need to know this shit.
She's out here, literally, like, literal shit. She's out here listening to me complain about Ethan Klein.
That would have been funny, though, like an ironic kind of twist to the story.
It is, like, I'm going to find out tomorrow. So you guys will find out on Thursday or on Friday when we do the podcast whether my cats have Giardia or not. But how fucking crazy is that? It's fucking crazy.
Full circle shit.
It's literally insane. Like, I was going to laugh I'm like, we told her, like, someone we know has Giardia. Someone we know has Giardia. Yeah, yeah, we know Ethan and Ela. So, I mean, hey, Ethan did say that his most of the dogs he adopted came with Giardia. So mine did arrive with Giardia, folks. I did not contract, but I haven't had any diarrhea. If anyone would like to know in the past month, so we good.
I think that's really good to know, honestly.
Black Fox asks, "Did you watch Severance?" Yes, Black Fox, we did. We actually.
Oh my God, we like nearly fell asleep like 10 times.
Yeah, we saw the finale yesterday or 2 days ago of season 2.
2 days ago.
So I loved season 1. I fucking loved season 1
100%.
of Severance. It was creative. It was fucking amazing. It had momentum. The season finale was incredible. I couldn't wait to watch season 2. First of all, they took like 2 to 3 years to release the second season. No spoilers, but my honest opinion about season 2, they killed the momentum of season 1. Like season 1, like that ending, I'm like, I wanted to know what happens. They did a thing where like they kind of make the ending of season 1 not mean much at the beginning of season 2, and like they try to like tone everything back. I don't like it when they do that. I think that kills momentum. And they're trying to make the mystery of like Lumen and what it is they're doing at Lumen way more weird and mysterious than it needs to be. Like it's already weird, it's already interesting.
Like you don't need to be that extra.
They're taking it into really weird like directions that I felt like they're kind of overcooking it, to be honest with you. Now, is it still a good show? Yes. Do I regret watching it? No. It's very well filmed. It's very well acted. Adam Scott is doing some incredible work. The finale had some really cool moments. I'm not going to deny any of that. It is a very high quality show, and I will definitely watch season 3. But like to me, this should have been either like they should have continued with the momentum of season 1 and like ended it with season 2, or they should have been a limited series, or honestly even a movie where it's like a tight, because you got such a strong concept, the Innie and the Audi concept. Make it a tight story with an exciting climax. Still an enjoyable show, but I mean, we did pass out a bunch of times. Like it was hard sitting through some of those episodes.
It was way too slow burn. Like already, like the setting is so grim and very few colors. So it's like just make it a little bit snappier, a little bit more engaging.
Black Fox says, yeah. Plus the useless Cobell episode. That was a horrible episode. Episode 8.
Yeah. I think that was the one that. 100%. But even though people online were saying like episode 8 was so good.
They're saying 7 was really good. Even that wasn't that good.
That wasn't that
Episode
good.
7 wasn't that good. Earl says, are these just blank cardboards? Yeah, they're just like white cardboards. They're
acid free.
They're called backing boards. Yeah. They're acid free for the paper. And then these are just like resealable plastic bags. So I'm just putting the cardboards in here now, setting it up, and then I'm just gonna
to keep it structured. If you want to put it in your bag or whatever, it doesn't warp.
Exactly. Protects the comics. It protects the spine of the comic. Dana Ahmed donates $2. Says, Demi, what's your favorite dish?
Lebanese or Western?
I get to keep the $2 though. That's how it works. I'm kidding. We're just messing.
I don't need it. I got a business, yo.
I got a business. This is a business too. It's like explaining to my family what I do. This is a business. What's your favorite dish? Thank you for the question.
If we're gonna go for Lebanese, definitely mloukhiyya.
Ooh, mloukhiyya. And give him an ajnabi as well, an American dish.
Pizza.
Pizza. Ooh, well, you live.
I live right above a pizza shop, by the way.
Let's give him a nice little shout out because we love our friends over
Christy Pizza.
Christy Pizza.
The best pizza, the most authentic, like homemade, and they are not stingy with their portions. It's so good, honestly. Their cheese has crack in it, I'm sure.
Let me just... no spoilers. Sorry, guys, in case. Third thoughts. I really want to hear what you say, Nour. If the mic worked, it wouldn't matter. Blah, blah. Oh, sorry. They're not talking to me. Did you watch Severance? Someone wants to know how we met. We met at a friend's house. And
very random.
Demi just laid eyes on me for 2 seconds, and she knew.
Excuse you?
She knew right then and there.
Boy was chasing me till fucking...
Technically, Moses says, I only get to keep 70% of the $2. That's true. YouTube's
it's like TikTok?
Daddy Google's got to take their cut. Anthony, have you read any Judge Dredd? I have not read any Judge Dredd. I did watch the movie with Sylvester Stallone and the movie with... I forget his name. I took a picture with him. The guy from Lord of the Rings and from The Boys. He plays Butcher. Remind me. Write his name in the comments. I have a photo with him, literally. I paid $40 to take that photo.
Was it worth it, babe?
Yes, it was. Would you ever pay money to take a picture with a celebrity?
Fuck no.
Like someone you really look up to or something?
I don't look up to, like...
You don't look up to anyone? A great, like...
Have you heard me try to name celebrities?
Not a celebrity, like anyone you look up to, like a
artist,
piercer, an artist. Yeah, would you pay money?
Yeah, like a fine artist. I wouldn't pay money because they'd be humble enough to not make me pay for it, I'm pretty sure.
They need to pay their rent. I once took a picture with the guy who played...
they are.
Do you remember the Hercules show from like the 90s?
No. Tell me more, though.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. Sorry, guys. I paid $20 to take a picture with that guy at like a shitty convention in Washington, D.C. But like $20, that's how you know what level of celebrity it is. $20, it's the cheapos. So
That's so sad.
it's kind of fucked up.
That's so sad. Like
And
$20 doesn't even get you a decent meal these days.
I know, it's kind of fucked. And like he had like a sketchy assistant like collecting the money and putting it in like a fanny pack. And then what's even worse, like so this he played Hercules for many years. He was supposed to be a famous rich actor. I'm like, hey, I'm from Lebanon. Like people in Lebanon used to love Hercules when I was a kid. I'm just trying to make conversation with the guy. And then he's like, Anthony, just add the volume. Okay, Nour is still saying that I have to raise the volume of the mic, even though...
On mine?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'm telling you, people think my voice is bassy. No, it's just my voice is different.
No, it's just the mic is far from you. You're not used to it.
All right.
And I'm yelling.
Make an active effort.
Can you guys hear? Let us know in the chat. Anthony, how much would you charge for a pic? I wouldn't charge for a picture, guys. It's not.
He's so humble, guys.
I'm not there
He's
yet.
that
Oh, I'm not.
humble.
No, it's not that. It's not worth it yet. As soon as I'm worth charging for photos.
That's $100 a pop.
Exactly. I'm gonna skip the 20. Like I feel too ashamed asking for $20 for a picture. But a hundo, a
Yeah,
crisp
I mean,
hundo.
like $20. That's weird.
Can someone please send me the name of the guy who played Judge Dredd in the chat? What's the name?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Nour, please, the name of the actor who played Judge Dredd and who plays Éomer in Lord of the Rings. I took a picture with him. I paid like $50. I got a picture with Giancarlo Esposito, who plays, Gustavo Fring.
You see, I have no idea who any of these people are.
Breaking Bad. Carl Urban. I took a picture with Carl Urban. Breaking
The
Bad.
bald guy?
No, not the bald guy. The guy who owns the chicken restaurant.
El Pollo Hermano.
The guy who owns the Pollo Hermanos.
Okay.
The
one.
manager.
Okay.
I took a picture with him.
Oh, that's actually cool.
I paid like $50. He was really cool. He held me close. He told me, you're the employee of the month.
You got your $50 worth.
I got my money. He held me close. Yeah, he's like, you're the employee of the month. I was like, thank you, Giancarlo. So he was nice. Carl Urban was cool. I told him we wanted a sequel to Judge Dredd. He was like, thanks, mate. He did a thumbs up. He probably heard that a billion times. I almost met Stan Lee. Like I paid to meet Stan Lee. But again, I told the story last time. He got sick, so he canceled his appearance at a convention. But I had paid $300. I paid $200 just to meet him and to get him to sign something, and I paid an extra $80 for him to sign an extra item. I was gonna pay close to $300 just to meet him, and that wasn't counting like the bus tickets I was gonna take to New Jersey. I was gonna spend the night at a hotel there.
Did you get that refunded?
I got that refunded.
Okay.
It took
That's
a minute.
ethical.
It took a minute to get that refunded. That was the Hercules story.
That's a lot of money.
Continue the Hercules. That was the story. What was the story? Oh yeah. I stopped the story. So I gave him $20 and I was like, hey, you have a lot of fans in Lebanon. And he's like, oh, you're Lebanese. My landlord's Lebanese. In my head, I was like, you have a landlord? Like, what are you renting?
You don't own your property.
Like, what are you renting a condo? You're like you're famous actor. I'm not making fun. Hey, like I don't have my own house, folks. I'm soon.
Oh yeah, we're not judging.
I'm not judging anyone who doesn't have. But like, he's a rich Hollywood actor who's
Where do you spend your money?
So he was like, yeah, I'm. My landlord's Lebanese. I was like, oh, that's awesome. But now he's like crazy. He's like super right wing. He's super pro Trump. He's super like, he's obsessed with like woke stuff. Or like anti-woke. He thinks everything is woke. So he's that guy now. Kevin Sorbo was his name. I wish I could pull up. The photos are on my Instagram. If you guys want to go stalk my Instagram at Anthony Sargon.
Do a little stalking.
Do a little Instagram stalking. Hopefully, are you guys... I haven't bagged and boarded anything yet, so you guys are just seeing me putting cardboard in bags. The bagging and boarding will start soon. Let me look at some of these questions here. Da-da-da-da. No.
Definitely show the interesting ones on camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna try as much as I can. Here, do you have anything that can you show like the jewels that you're working with, or is
There
it
is no way
is
that
it too
stuff
small?
is gonna show.
Let me try to cut to you.
Like even today in the shoot.
Try to get it
we were
closer
like,
to the camera if you want to try, and like. Oh, there you go. You get the center. So you guys can see a little sample right here.
It's all empty just because we were shooting everything today. I promise you, it's usually full.
So I have to. I might get a phone call at some point, folks. At some point today. So I got to keep my phone on, not silent. I should just tell people not to message me right now. Let me get back to that. Again, this is a very chill episode we're doing today, folks. Regular episode with regular topics later in the week.
Here.
How many people are watching? 200 people watching right now. 200 people. Lauren Murphy says, "Oh, so gorgeous." She's talking about me for sure. Thank you, Lauren.
That bitch.
I know, I'm gorgeous. Shy Sun says, "What's up, DazeOfDemi? Awesome jewelry." Shy Sun, I believe, is from Ireland. Shy Sun, if I remember correctly.
Thank you. I will be offering international shipping soon.
You got yo. In the chat, let me know if Demi were to sell her like handmade soaps and you could buy them internationally. You could ship handmade soap worldwide, right? Like
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that like does anything weird happen in shipping or?
No, you can just put like a bubble wrap around it, and like piercings is even easier because they're so lightweight. You don't really pay so much for shipping. Soap maybe a little bit more, but I mean it's definitely going to be cheaper than anything you find locally wherever you are because we source everything here in Lebanon. Everything's made here, so it's definitely cheaper.
And I have some of her soaps. I can guarantee, folks, it makes your skin 55% softer.
55 only?
55 compared to I already had very soft skin, baby. I'm not talking to anybody here. Haley D wants to know. She's donating to ask this question. I'm sorry if you send this before. Haley is asking Demi, should I get a Medusa piercing or not?
Okay, so actually with lip piercings, you need to go to a reputable piercer just to make sure that it's not rubbing on your gum because I don't do all types of lip piercings because I had a tongue piercing myself and like over years and years it does cause like some irreversible gum damage. Like my tongue piercing kind of chafed the top of the roof of my mouth, so I couldn't eat like acidic food or spicy food for like at least 6 months after I removed it. So definitely go to someone reputable and ask for a downsize so that way it's sitting flush to your lip and does not cause you any damage. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Medusa.
Hey, that's a little expert. Do you feel? By the way, she was very nervous before coming on the live. Are you feeling comfortable? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to being in front of the camera. I do some modeling, but I've never spoken in front of a camera. So that's just the difference. I
mean,
guess.
being live is freaky. I mean, like you can. I'm still getting used to the whole live thing. To be honest with you,
It's just weird because no one's actually there, but they're there.
they're there. 200 of them.
200 of them.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, we're just having. Are you hungry or something? If you want any dessert or anything, let me know.
Oh, thank you, baby. I'm good.
And yeah, folks, we just chilling. I'm gonna do a couple of more bags, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the comics I'm working with.
How many do you have to sort through?
Plenty, to be honest with you. I might have to price some of these on the spot, like while we're at the event. Like, how much is this? I'll be like, 1 second, sir. And I'm gonna Google it real quick.
The model from today actually was so interested in the comics, but he starts work at 3 p.m., so he's gonna try to come at 2 to browse, right?
Okay, yeah, hello, sahla. Hello, sahla.
You're gonna be getting people coming before you're ready, so.
I don't know how many. If I'm gonna be, and oh yeah, so if anyone's watching from Lebanon, when we're not like when the comics aren't being sold at an event, you could find them at Multiverse Games, which is an awesome little shop. In Hamra, they sell board games, they sell action figures, collectibles like Funko Pops. They sell a lot of like fun cards. Like Demi got a whole bunch of like tarot cards from there.
5 decks of tarot and oracle cards, and I got even tarot tapestries. They're so affordable. They're so fun to use. Honestly, they're really, really nice.
They're like the unofficial sponsor of the show because I sell my comic books there. So.
And the staff is amazing, honestly.
Yeah, no, we love our friends at Multiverse. And Multiverse almost got blown up by Israel. You guys remember? They put out a warning on the day of the ceasefire with Lebanon. They bombed the building right behind Multiverse Games, folks. They like a lot of the people that we love work there. My comic collection was there. I felt bad complaining about my comic collection because there's like human beings there that could have died. But I was like, what about my comics?
Justifiably so, but I mean, yeah, also human lives.
Fun war times. But yeah, no, the awesome folks over at Multiverse are the greatest salespeople. So if you want to go buy some board games, buy some nerdy shit, buy some vintage comic books, and support your boy, head on over to Multiverse Games. Okay, I'm going to start doing some comic books, showing the people what we're working with.
Show them.
I'm going to cut the camera to me just for a moment so that they can get
No worries.
full. I mean, it's unfortunate for them. So, like, for example, let me give you guys a taste. Here's Web of Spider-Man number 77. Boom. Look at this little fine piece of comic right there. Now, these are relatively affordable. So these aren't like old, like Silver Age comics or anything like that. But so there you go. Bagging and boarding. Fresh bag, fresh board. Protected. It's safe, crispy. Look at that shiny bag.
Beautiful.
Good to go. Let me dump this right here on the floor.
But I mean, you could still kind of sell them when you're back in the US. If anyone's interested.
What do you mean?
I don't know if any of your fans want.
Oh, they'll be on Multiverse.
No, I mean outside of Lebanon.
I mean, realistically, it's much cheaper for someone to buy these from the States.
Oh yeah, that's true because
I buy them from the States. I ship these over from there, and then I sell them.
Taxes are crazy in Lebanon,
So
crazy.
this is very nice. This has the Green Goblin, the classic Green Goblin on the cover. Anything with like a major Spider-Man villain, usually these sell really fast. So Green Goblin on the cover, throwing a pumpkin bomb. Jesus, baby, look at this crispy color. You know this one's gonna go fast. So there we go. I love these. I wish half of these I want to keep. That's the problem. Dreadful Utopia says, what is your favorite comic? Have you read Department of Truth? It's an awesome comic about conspiracy theories coming real. More people believe in them. My favorite comic, I mean, I would say, this is going to sound like lame, but like I started, the first comics I ever read were like Tintin and like Asterix and Obelix. If you guys know what these are, they're like Belgian comics and stuff. In French. The first, I mean, Spider-Man is my favorite comic book character. That's the thing I primarily read the most of. Ultimate Spider-Man I used to really love. Swamp Thing I really enjoy. I mean, like comics like Mouse, like Persepolis, more political or like comics. I mean, you've read Persepolis.
That's a really good one.
It's a really fucking awesome one. It talks about like
yeah.
Iran. And so
it's a graphic novel, so it's really, really engaging, honestly.
And they've also made it into like an animated film.
Yeah, that came out much later, though. Like, Persepolis was kind of something that made me want to be an artist and made me want to actually think of designing, just storytelling through art.
Exactly, and it shows you how powerful the medium of comics can be. Shuffle Hopsip says, "Oh my God, Asterix is a Frenchie. This makes me happy. These are my
Yeah, they're right there.
I have this is like a porcelain statue, I think, of Obelix right here. I would love to get an Obelix tattoo, to be honest with you. I've sent Demi like a reference.
Yeah, you
photo.
have sent me a reference once. I do remember that.
Here he is. I love him. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of them.
We can live stream that when we tattoo you, so people can see how you're crying on camera.
I don't cry. I'm a great tattoo client. I'm the ideal client. People love me. Dreadful Utopia asks, "Do not worry, Pod. You guys would like Department of Truth, I think." I haven't read comics in a minute, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't read anything in a long time.
Yeah, but you can get them online.
Yeah, that's true.
Department of Truth. That's what it's
Department
called.
of Truth. Yeah, is it a comic series, Department of Truth?
It sounds interesting.
Let us know. Do not worry, tattoo. Love Obelix. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it's been a while since I read, honestly. I feel like a comic book would be a good step back into it, just like less pressure than a full-on
Right,
book.
you got some nice pictures to look at.
Yeah, I used to be like a book nerd when I was
young. Eli Al Mujabir in the chat, our God-tier patron. Uderzo was a genius. Generations grew on Asterix and Obelix, of course. He was awesome. There's actually a Lebanese artist who draws Asterix and Obelix. His name, God, what was his name? Gilbert Simon. He's actually drawn like a sketch of Asterix for me, but I lost it. It's no longer with me. If I ever see Gilbert again, I will ask for another sketch signed to me. And they did a couple of like new issues of Asterix and Obelix that I haven't checked out yet. I need to buy them at some point. Speaking of tattoos, Demi, which tattoo is your favorite that you've done? The question is from Fatima Eli.
Fatima's my photographer at Cosme.
Oh, awesome. Well, what up, Fatima?
Shout out to one of the best photographers I know, the most ethical.
And the only way Fatima was able to send this message was subscribing to the channel, because to participate in the live chat, you got to subscribe. So Fatima, there we go.
That's hilarious. What is one of my favorite tattoos I've done? Honestly, I've done a lot, so I don't want to be like choosing between my children. But I'll definitely talk more about the process rather than the final result. I love doing hand poke tattoos because you just feel like you're really immersed in the moment with the client, and it's just way less pain and agony when you're going to like a 6-hour machine tattoo session. It's like it gets kind of tiring for both of you. So hand poke is really nice. It's very calm, and I really feel like I'm in my element when I do it.
I love hand poke tattoos. Quick shout out to Ethan's Basement. We got a VIP in the chat. Babe, do you know the story of Ethan's Basement?
No,
so
enlighten me.
So he used to be an Ethan Klein, like an H3 fan channel. He used to make like clips and H3 edits. Ethan Klein used to always like give them shout outs on the podcast and everything. Ever since the genocide in Gaza started, Ethan's Basement was like, hey, I'm not pro-genocide, started to call out Ethan, and now Ethan fucking hates Ethan's Basement. He was just going off on him like 2 days ago on Instagram stories, trying to like discredit Ethan's Basement. So Ethan's Basement, big fan. I was a fan of yours from before. I love the fact that he watches our shit now. Like
That's really cool.
I get to interact with
actually.
all these fucking awesome people. It's so fun. So Ethan's Basement, thanks for being here. He says he loves Asterix and Obelix. Yeah, I guess like foreigners. I guess it was a thing abroad. I know Tintin was kind of a thing abroad. Like they made the movie a few years ago, like Peter Jackson and.
I mean, my mom grew up in Europe and Africa, and she was a huge fan of Tintin, Asterix, and Obelix, and she really loved that stuff.
Bro, I used to have a really racist issue of Tintin. When Tintin goes to Africa, like Tintin goes to the Congo, my grandmother bought me that issue when I was a kid. Bro, it's the most racist like art. Like I love Tintin. I'll defend Tintin forever, but like that shit was racist AF. And I took it to school, I remember one day, and it got stolen from me. And I was upset. I'm not gonna lie. It was racist as fuck.
Maybe it's good that it was stolen.
Maybe
you
it
don't
is,
want to
right?
be caught dead with that.
But the thing is, like, I would never be able to buy it again because I would look so racist. So, like, at least I had it, and it was part of the collection. Now I don't have it anymore, and I would never buy it again because it was so racist. Let me try to find the cover. It's really so fucking racist. Andrew the Biz sends £5 and says hello. Andrew, thank you so much. I gotta find that Tintin cover. It's so racist, guys. And I'm sorry, like, trigger warning for anyone who's watching.
We do not represent this in
Tintin
any way.
goes to Congo. Images. Yeah, like just the way they draw, like the African characters with the stereotypical. Mike, I see you texting me. I can't. My phone is not on silent, so whoever's watching right now, do not text me on my phone.
Just put it on silent.
I can't because I'm expecting a phone call.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So.
He's a busy man.
So here is Tintin au Congo. And by the way, folks, I have finally bought YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium is in the house, folks. We have YouTube Premium. We got yelled at yesterday by some patrons. So here's how they draw the African character. So not very acceptable.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Oh shit, I did not expect that.
And that's on the cover. That's the cover right there. That's how it starts.
Oh my god.
You haven't even started reading, and this is how. Yeah, so this is what I used to have. Boom, boom. Whoop, looking at myself right there. Yeah, people in the chat are kind of shocked. They're like, bruh, yep, that was Tintin.
That was racist.
And that was my grandma. Like, what's fucked up? Like, look, my grandmother was amazing. Jesus Christ, like the finest lady of them all.
She just saw Tintin. She didn't see like.
Yeah, she was like, you know what?
know?
Like, she wasn't thinking about like racism. She was like, he's gonna love this story of Tintin. God rest her soul. Wait, I'm not showing you guys much. This has Dr. Doom on the cover. Look at that. Like, no, I haven't come across anything really nice to show you. Don't worry. I mean, they're all really nice. Buy my comics, folks. But, so these are mainly Spider-Man comics right now. I got a bunch of Spider-Man. I got a bunch of Batman stuff. Daredevil, and maybe some Fantastic Four. I can't remember if Fantastic Four is with this shipment. My next shipment, folks, I got some crazy-ass shit. I got some Simpsons comics. I've got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've got some Barbie comics. I've got Disney comics. I've got Looney Tune comics.
In Chinese.
I've got Chinese Disney comics. I've got 3 Chinese issues, folks. Fucking Mickey Mouse and Mandarin from the 80s. Okay, those are going to be rare. Those are going to be special, like special edition comics. Those are not going to be cheap. Let me tell you that right now. But Chinese comics, folks.
Chinese.
Find me someone else in Lebanon selling Chinese Disney comics, and I will give up. Also, it's safe to say, folks, I am the premier comic book dealer in Lebanon. I'm the best. I've been doing it for 10 years, since 2015. It's 2025. Ain't no dancing around the fact anymore. I'm the only one that does it in the country. I'm the greatest. I can
Toot your own horn, babe. Why don't you try that?
Stop laughing at me. I can.
Oh, come on. It's with love.
I can curate the finest collections of vintage comic books. I know what a comic book is worth by simply glazing at the cover for a moment. I know by the cover price how much a comic should be worth. And from what era it was published, I can recognize artists' styles just by glancing at their penciling and their inking. I'm kidding. I'm not that good. But like,
it's just like a comic book historian at this point.
This is, I mean, you could say junior comic historian. There's
okay.
You know, there's a lot of things I haven't kept up anymore. But like, look, this is J. Jonah Jameson shooting Spider-Man with a gun. This is gonna sell pretty fast. Look at that. Look at that. J. Jonah Jameson trying to shoot Spider-Man with a gun. Beautiful. Beautiful issue. There's, ooh, look at this one. J. Jonah Jameson. The chameleon as J. Jonah Jameson. Look at that.
That's actually a really nice
That's
cover.
really nice right there. That's a crispy one. Crispy, the colors are good.
They honestly don't even look vintage. Like, they look brand new. That's what I was surprised by when you first started.
Yeah, I know, because I try to buy them as in good condition as, like, most of these probably aren't even red. Ethan's Basement is asking, have you guys ever been to France? Demi, have you ever been to France?
Yep. What's the follow-up question? I have a lot of opinions on France.
Just start, go nuts. Ethan's Basement, any follow-up questions about France? I've been to France a few times. My cousins used to live there. We went to visit a few times. It's fun. I like it. The French are kind of assholes, I feel, to be honest with you. I got yelled at a pizzeria in France, and I got yelled at a store called La Fnac. It's like Virgin Megastore or like Best Buy. They sell electronics and toys.
Why did you get yelled
So I'll tell you, bro. So at the pizza, it was a fucking pizzeria in the Champs-Élysées, folks. Like, you know what I mean? I ordered a fucking pizza. They brought me the pizza. He's asking Paris? Yeah, so I'm talking Paris. So I'm in a fucking pizzeria in Champs-Élysées. I asked for a pizza. They get it to me, and it wasn't sliced. Okay? It wasn't sliced.
It was not sliced.
I was just a child. I'm like, hey, like, excusez-moi, est-ce que vous pouvez? I'm like, hey, vous pouvez, like, you know, can you, like, slice the pizza for me? And the dude's like, oh, y a un couteau à côté de toi. He's like, hey, there's a knife right there.
Oh, yeah, they are like that. They are.
Like, what the? I was just like a little kid, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then I was at a store, La Fnac, walking around. I think I asked, like, hey, where are the DVDs? And, like, the salesperson, like, fucking answered, like, at such a low volume, I couldn't hear what the fuck. He was like, oh, second floor. I was like, wait, what? He was like, second floor. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Fucking asshole. Like, I'm like a child, like, yelling at me.
Yeah, no,
like, speak clearly, bro, and I wouldn't have to ask you a second time. I also saw, like, someone trying to mug someone on the metro. I saw a mom slapping her kid outside of a fast food restaurant. It's fucking wild in Paris, bro. Yeah. What do you think about France?
I mean, kind of similar. I did not enjoy. I felt like it was very much the ghetto, which I don't have a problem with the ghetto, but like everyone makes it seem like it's so fancy and Paris and oh my god, and I don't really feel that unless I guess you're in a very like tightly knit community and like there is an area that's just like full of Lebanese people and it's very like isolated from the rest of Paris. So that makes kind of sense, you know, like how it's formed like that. But I actually did go to the north of France to an area called Brest. And it was beautiful. It was like honestly one of the best experiences. Like the ocean there or the sea. I don't know. Fuck my geography.
You don't know?
I do not know actually. But I mean the tide goes down and you can kind of like walk all the way into the ocean and then at like 6 p.m. it goes back up. It was a really nice experience.
So if you're just tuning in, reminder that a Mystic Market Spring Edition will be taking place this Saturday. March 29th at Cosmic Studios in Madam Khaid. I'm going to be there selling, slinging some comics. Look at this Hobgoblin cover. Sorry, babe, I'm going to have to cut away from your beautiful face to show this man's beautiful face. This Hobgoblin right here. Look at this. A little bit of a downgrade for you guys, but I mean, this is
a little bit.
Again, everything with classic Spidey villains. Those things move fast. So if you guys want to pick up these comics, if you want to be the first to get an exclusive sneak peek, they're going to be making their debut at Cosmic. At Cosmic Studios at Mystic Market. I do not like this board. This board is not wide enough.
It is not worthy.
I'm gonna have to switch this board, folks. Live on air. Is this? Let us know if this is fun. I mean, I know this is different. I know you guys want the juicy stuff. There's a bunch of Ethan Klein videos we could watch. Maybe you want to watch any H3 videos?
Repeat that.
I'm kidding, folks. It's so funny.
Do I want to kill my brain cells? No. Babe, no. No offense, but I mean, like, I'm a very busy person and I'm constantly like I have work on my mind, so like I do not keep up with news, I don't keep up with celebrities, I don't keep up with any like internet beef because I genuinely just do not have the time.
But baby, if you make internet beef your work, then you could, you know,
I don't think my work has internet beef. I mean, yeah, actually a lot of piercers and tattoo artists in Lebanon aren't really like okay with each other, but I do not want to be a part of that. I'm an artist before I am a piercer or a tattoo artist, so peace all the way.
Okay, so guys, I always tell I compare Demi to Mary Jane Watson because I mean you're not technically redheaded, but you got freckles, and to me, having freckles, you're all right halfway through being a redhead.
That's enough.
You're beautiful, and so is Mary Jane Watson. You know, she's outside of Peter Parker's league. I mean, I don't say, you know, you're a little bit outside of my league. I'm tooting my own horn a little bit here. I'm a respectable man right here. I'm kidding.
You're a beautiful, handsome man, babe.
Look at this beautiful cover right here.
Don't undersell yourself.
This cover reminds me of you, Demi. Look at that. We got beautiful Mary Jane Watson right here modeling. Aww. Look at that beautiful issue right there.
That's a good one.
That's a nice cover. Take it. have a look at. Also, I mean, already have a tattoo. I have a tattoo of Demi
that
before.
looks so different.
Before I even
don't
met
think
her.
you're really
Oh, let me cut to you 1 second. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh, the lighting is so much better.
So much clearer here. That's actually so nice.
It's
I
a
really
nice
like
cover.
this cover. It's a good one.
Any cover you like, we don't sell. We keep.
Okay, I'm with that.
And I
mean-
think I have 2 of this, so
Okay.
I might have a duplicate.
I'll put it in my bedroom.
I might have a duplicate, so you get a present.
But yeah, I mean, when we first met, he kept going like, "Look, I have you tattooed."
I got Mary Jane Watson. She's already here.
That was
You know what I
cute.
mean?
That was
Yeah.
definitely really cute.
No pressure. And now that you've been on the podcast,
There's no going back.
there's
from
no
here.
going back. We cannot break up, so we got to make this work.
Unfortunately.
No matter what, this has to work, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got to endure everything, because I cannot come on here next week and be like, folks, it's over.
Everything? No, you cannot take advantage of this and make me endure anything.
You have to. That's it.
I am a princess and deserve to be treated like
I'm
so.
gonna change the title of the video to. This is
I will come after
a
you.
binding agreement. This one's not gonna sell for sure.
Why would you say that? Why
I'm
do you
kidding,
not
and I'm
believe
not
in
even
your
gonna
product?
reveal what it is so that no one knows what's not.
It's a
gonna
mystery.
It's a mystery. How about this one? Yeah, this one's kind of cool. I could see this one maybe selling. What do you think of this one?
Oh wow, I love that.
That is pretty intense. It is pretty intense.
Like, don't forget, there's a lot of people that don't really necessarily love all the colorful things. So like, this gives me like Death Note, honestly.
You don't like
vibes.
you like this and you're a Spider-Man?
Stop moving it. Yeah, it's cool.
See, it's not here. The focus isn't.
Give me.
Here, let me cut your camera.
Cut to me.
We got a really nice one with the hammerhead on the cover. That's
I
the
really
one.
like it because it looks like it was drawn with like China ink or something. It looks
China
ancient.
ink.
Yeah, babe.
Is that from China? Is that from the Chinese?
I actually do not know.
I mean, we
think
love
so.
China here, folks. I watched iShowSpeed's video. Wonky saying, loving the chill stream, by the way, guys. Nice to get to know you a bit better in a more relaxed fashion. At least some good things came from Ethan's insane Zionist crash out. I found you and more. That's the thing, babe. I try to explain this to Demi. Well, yes, we're sick about talking about Ethan Klein, but Ethan
Yeah.
Klein brings us new awesome viewers such as yourselves that are discovering this channel. So I'm calling Ethan Klein videos the money pinata. Just like Vanguard are calling TYT the money pinata.
Okay, I don't think you should look at it that way. I think it's just about expanding your audience and getting people to find you. And my whole thing with it
Audience
isn't about...
pinata. I'm going to keep smacking it until I get every viewer to leave Ethan and to join our little family here and make a new little community.
Yeah, like my issue with it is just like you don't have to... Not that you've done it, but like... Don't let him enrage you in a way to stoop to his level. People like you because you are different, and I think that's really nice. It's endearing of your
To
followers.
be honest, he's stooping to like such low levels. And
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely lost his own self-respect, I think, and he's just dug himself in such a deep hole that he kind of just has to keep going.
And it doesn't
There's
end
no
like
other-
he just spent like another 40 minutes talking about Hassan last time. It's like, dude, like what?
Okay, so Ginger is saying he wants all the Batman and Daredevil issues. You better not sell this shit.
Well, he hasn't even seen them yet. But yeah,
He don't care. I don't think he cares.
I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of the Daredevils right now. Here we go. Let me show you some Daredevil comics, folks. As you guys know, Daredevil is back on Disney Plus. Daredevil, Born Again. If you guys used to like the Netflix series. Uno momento. Let me get them Daredevils. I'm gonna cut to you, Demi, for a second. While
Okay, he's just pissed because he's like he wants to come early to the event to get first pick. You got to get special treatment for that.
there's a lot of Daredevils. Okay, so here's Daredevil. Oh, sorry, gotta come back to me. Okay,
Oh, that's a really nice one. I love the combination of blue and pink.
So we got Daredevil and Kingpin crying like a little bitch at the bottom. This one definitely gonna sell. Now this one is gonna sell within 5 seconds. Daredevil and Punisher running at each other, fighting. I got 2 of these, baby. So if you guys want to pick these up, you know where to
Ginger,
find me.
start-
Saturday, folks, Cosmic.
Start choosing them from now.
Look at this one right here. Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. These are all
Wow, that's
from
also really
the
nice.
80s. So these are 40 to 35-year-old comic books.
History. That's history right there.
Daredevil versus Wolverine. Right here. Daredevil and Black Panther together. Ho! For our brother al-Marhum, Chadwick Boseman. We will never forget you, Chadwick Boseman. Wakanda forever!
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
We got... What else we got here? Let me show you some cool. Daredevil. This one's not going to sell for show. here against some kind of a savage man. I got a couple more cool ones with Punisher and stuff, but wait, not in this. Ooh, okay. Look. Daredevil standing on top of a defeated bullseye.
Oh yeah, you showed me that one. That one's really nice.
You guys gonna bring your cash, bring your fresh, crispy dollar bills on Saturday to Mystic Market. I mean, maybe I would say maybe I don't fit the spring theme. I'm a little bit outside of the spring theme, but that's okay, folks. You need a little bit of a touch of nerd, of geek chic at these events. You can buy your plants, and then maybe I have a Batman issue with a poison ivy on there. You know what I mean? You could take that home to your family.
And I mean, spring cleaning and just removing old things from your life and putting new ones. Also, you manifesting that shit. It kind of works. Kind of works.
Got Daredevil making out with a lady. I think that's Typhoid Mary, if I'm not mistaken.
Saucy.
We got some saucy comics there for the kids.
For the kids, definitely for the kids.
Oh no, this is the one that I have 2 issues of. I'm sorry. The other one I only had 1. This look. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut to me. This one is too beautiful not to get a full.
Yeah.
We got Punisher on top of a car. Daredevil jumping right on top of him. We got duplicates, folks, babe. Sorry, dupes. We got a double, folks. Double issue.
And the colors are so much more vibrant in person.
Yeah, you show them on your angle. Here, they look so much better.
I mean, if you just wanted to even display these, like, I don't really read comics, but I love displaying them. I love the. Oh, definitely they're not very.
And could you show this one too? This one is so fucking dope. It's Daredevil and Ghost Rider riding on the back of a motorcycle.
Oh shit, that's so cool. Okay, I low-key want this one. That's
Mystic
so
Market.
Cool. I love it.
Mystic Market. You like this one?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks badass.
We shouldn't sell it, you think?
We're gonna end up with all of them. No,
that's the problem, man. I can't sell it, but bro,
Do not listen to me.
I'm a comic book collector, so selling this to me is like the hardest thing. I'm gonna take a second and catch up on the chat because we are. Oh no, I mixed both of my inventories. It's okay. Who cares? It's all the same. So those are the Daredevils, folks. Hope you guys like that little sneak peek into the Daredevil comic books. I'm gonna take a second and catch up on chat because it's been a minute.
Go for it.
90s as hell. Sorry guys, here we go. Hope you guys are having a good time here with us. What's happening here? Okay.
Wish I could help, honestly. Everyone's always so shocked that I don't have the YouTube app. It's like, why is that a thing?
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, she doesn't have, her phone is out of memory, so she deletes every app from her phone.
Fuck off. Even before that, I never had the YouTube app. Like, if I can just open it on the web on Safari, why do I need it? Wish I could help.
Because, I mean, it's way faster. Safari, you have to re-sign in every time.
No, it's.
Have you read anything from Nate Powell or Evan Dom? I have not. If they're comic writers, I have not read anything in a while. I've not caught up at all. Numpho says, wonky, that was awful. When I think about how much I hate the internet for the brain rot, I'm reminded of all the beautiful people we have been able to connect with. Well, that is exactly it, Haley.
Exactly.
Using the brain rot for good. So every now and then, if throwing out a little Ethan Klein video helps the channel out, helps us. We just crossed 25,000 subscribers like last night, which is fucking crazy. I remember the struggle to get to like 3K and 5K. I thought we'll never get to 10K. And then I'm like, okay, 10K, like that's it. That's the limit.
That's awesome.
And then Hassan discovered us, and then like that got us a couple of thousand. And then I did why Ethan Klein is killing H3H3. That got us like fucking 10,000 subscribers. And overnight, look at this. We became part of the resistance against the Zionist regime of the H3 podcast, folks.
Doing God's work.
Doing God's work, fighting for the resistance. Ethan's basement says, they're having conversation. Are you speaking French? Ethan, wait, what? Ethan, are you French? Ethan's basement?
No judgment.
He says, j'ai jamais rencontré quelqu'un en France qui connaît Ethan et H3. So shuffle, hop, step.
That would make sense like in Europe. I don't know if he's a really big thing. He is.
Oh my god, Ethan's basement, you're French? So Shuffle Hop Step says, Ethan's basement, ça fait plaisir de voir que je suis pas la seule française.
Oh my god, and we're like shitting on Paris.
À ne plus supporter Ethan. Oh yeah, sorry, we've been shitting on Paris. Oh my god, what did you guys...
I mean, it's not a reflection of the country, but I mean, I'm sure people are just sick of having tourists, and that's why they're like that.
So Ethan's basement saying, il y a un couteau à côté de toi, Anthony. That's what the waiter said, Ethan, but like, is that standard procedure in France? Waiters yelling at children?
No, listen, in Lebanon, we are so known for hospitality and like amazing restaurant experiences. And I don't feel like Europe has that. Like when I went to visit my family last summer in Spain, you go to a restaurant and they're like clanking stuff around and they're sorting through the utensils and there's no music. And it's like, what am I paying to be here for? I can just eat at home. So yeah, I definitely feel like Europe is missing that.
So Ethan's basement was born in France, but he hasn't lived there in years. Okay, that's super interesting.
So where do you live?
Ethan's basement, bro. So your stories on like you're part of the topics for next week. I'm wondering if I should just like do a little sneak peek and talk about these now, since he's watching, because it's fucking crazy what he's going through, man. So here, literally, I have a folder called EB right here with 3 Instagram stories that I screenshotted. Let's do these right now. Just I mean, hey, we're doing a live, baby. We got Ethan's basement right here.
Doing a live.
Might as well. So Ethan's basement. We love you. And he's been highlighting how Ethan's been going after Hassan. He claims that Hassan bought his dog. This is also useless.
What?
Hassan says he adopted his dog on Craigslist for free.
Okay.
He has a beautiful, like, I don't know what kind of a dog it is, but like it's a rare.
It's like a purebred?
It's like a purebred type of dog. He says he adopted it on Craigslist as a puppy. Ethan says it's impossible to adopt a purebred puppy on Craigslist. Like, you had to have bought it for like $20,000.
I mean, yeah, I am a bit surprised that a purebred, I don't know. It depends on the.
I don't
definitely
know.
depends.
I don't care. I
on
never
the
get into
breed.
these sorts of things. But Ethan's
100%.
basement has sort of been trying to debunk that because he himself adopted a very like nice dog on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that's true. Sometimes people buy a dog and they're not ready to like potty train it, or like they underestimate how much time it needs, and then I guess they end up just selling it. That does make sense. Yeah.
Exactly. So Ethan's basement saw a recent clip of Ethan saying it's impossible to find purebred dogs or exotic dogs in shelters. First, I don't think he's ever been to a shelter in his life, so how would he know? Second, my American Akita was in a shelter for more than 2 years before I met and adopted her. So Ethan shared his story and says this: wrong, bitch. I said it's impossible to find and register a designer puppy on Craigslist for free. Still waiting for someone to send me one post in the history of Craigslist offering free designer puppies. Also, your story proves my point. Your poor rescue was forced to breed valuable puppies and then disregarded when she was no longer valuable. That's when you adopted her. Like, he's going after someone's like puppy.
What does that have to do with anything? If he adopted her once she wasn't wanted anymore, like relax, he did good.
Exactly, he did like
But a shelter
he's
is
doing
not
God's
Craigslist.
work. He said Hassan magically found a designer puppy for free on Craigslist, and like just the fact that Ethan is obsessed with like someone else's dog and like who cares?
His
bro?
life is
Who
kind of
cares?
meaningless at that point.
That's what he's doing. He's just farming anger right now. He says, I'm obviously right, and you are coping hard because Hassan is everything you hate, and you can't come to terms with it.
Like,
Go
calm
crack
down.
open a nice cold Coke and order some Amazon Prime treats. Hassan does. You absolute gutter trash hypocrite. But don't worry, this loser that made a name sucking my dick for years earned himself a few posts on Snark with lots of points. You saved Palestine. P.S. My dick is still in your mouth. You can't even change your avatar because you have zero relevancy without me. He's just being a complete fucking asshole.
His language is so morbid, like so vulgar.
He's horrible. And Ethan's basement has been making like really nice Hassan like animation videos. Like he's completely moved on from this
cute.
garbage. But Ethan, of course, will never acknowledge that, nor do we need him to. So then he shares this. He says, "Bro needs to change his name to Ethan's Attic because I live in his mind 24/7." And everything that Ethan says, like he's obsessed with Hassan. So anytime he calls anyone else obsessed with him, it just like rings so hollow and false.
Yeah.
And then, so Ethan's basement shares this. He says, one of the top posts of the day on the H3H3 subreddit, aka Hassan Snark, is a screenshot of my dog with comments talking shit about her. You guys are definitely very sane with great fulfilling lives, Ethan says. So you read the thread and ignored all the actual points to cry that people were mean to your dog? And I agree, Ethan's basement, when I talked about my cat passing away, like the H3 subreddit fucking came after like Leopold, bro.
Why?
Like they were talking, they were saying that I was using Leopold as a cat shield from criticism because I just put out a tweet.
I didn't know this.
They're fucking insane. I know. I don't think I told you because Ethan.
That was a really rough week, like, and it was a really sudden death. So, like, I don't think.
It was horrible. So yeah, so my cat died very suddenly, and the day after he died, I found out that like Ethan and Ela were telling their audience to come and mass report my YouTube channel to get us literally banned off of YouTube. So I literally put out a tweet like, "My cat just died, now I have to deal with this." Great. So people on H3's Reddit took that tweet and were like, "He's trying to avoid criticism. He's trying to run away from accountability," and they're all just talking shit about like my fucking cat who passed away, bro. So the H3 subreddit is worse than any Snark subreddit I have ever seen in my life. The people there are so fucking toxic, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They're like insanely toxic, and like they took pictures of Ethan's basement, like adorable beautiful dog that who he rescued. Who, yeah, she was being like abused in a pound, like she was being used to constantly give birth to new puppies, and they would take these puppies and sell them for 2 years.
Yeah, that's a big
For
industry.
2 years, she was getting impregnated. So he literally rescued that puppy. So Ethan's basement, fucking W's in the chat for Ethan's basement for getting that puppy out of a fucking hellish situation. Seriously, bro, like that's fucking
so
awesome.
kind of you to do, honestly.
Yeah, and like most people that adopt animals, they're a bit shallow about it. They're like they want a perfect little puppy, and if they don't find the perfect little puppy that they want, you know, that they'll forgo adopting. So Ethan's basement, we salute you,
You're
comrade.
a good person.
We love you. Dizzle McFizzle sends $5 and says, Kaya is not a pure breed dog. Hassan did a DNA test on stream. She's like Mastiff, Chow Chow, and Malamute.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay,
you
there
see,
we go.
that makes sense. No.
So we're getting a lot of W's in the chat for Ethan's basement. More W's. We love Ethan's basement, and the fact that he watches and is subscribed. That's again. This is also crazy. So many H3, and that's what's so sad about Ethan not listening to people like us, is because we were legitimate fans. Like, how much more of a fan do you want to be than Ethan's basement, who literally created a whole fan channel to support someone else's channel? And when these people are like, hey, we think you're kind of going overboard, or you're saying things we're not comfortable supporting as fans as supporters of your channel, do you mind not saying those horrible things? And for Ethan and Ela to react, and like they're saying, there's some shit we're gonna react to next week, like them again telling Hassan to go to Gaza and saying like, Israelis don't kill journalists. They literally just murdered 3 journalists this week. Did you read about them kidnapping the director of No Other Land?
Yeah. Apparently they lynched
him. They lynched him. Like he's alive. They returned him. But like, what the fuck, bro? Honestly, like. What a nation.
It's just depraved at this point.
Fucking
honestly.
insane. Yeah, I don't want to say, like, I already got in trouble for saying a lot of intense shit about Israel here, but like, I mean, hey, you know, they bombed us, man. I spent most of the war with Demi. When Israel was bombing us, I spent a lot of my time up in the mountains with her.
In fear.
In fear, man. We heard
and
that
it's a crazy way for someone to live, and like everyone we know was so affected, and even going back to normal life after was even more surreal and more, it was just a lot of pressure, honestly. Thinking of like making money and like what is your career, and it's like the world is ending outside.
Yeah, like her work was severely affected. I mean, lucky for me.
No one was like getting tattoos and piercings during a war, so that was kind of tough, but we made it. Savings made it. Helped us make it.
We're getting a lot of W's in the chat. Sorry, if I missed like an important comment, please let me know. Or
what's
like,
a W?
Like win.
Oh, that's what I figured, but I was like, how does that translate to a chat? Makes sense.
Internet
I'm
internet
very
lingo.
slow on like a lot of internet stuff.
I mean, me too. I'm like
technological stuff. No, you're definitely better.
I'm already
than me.
too old for this. Yeah, I mean, I'm no more than you do, but like I don't know as much as I feel like I should. There's so much to know.
What do you mean? You know how to do the floss? You can dance.
I barely. I'm on the worst.
Every
of the
time he
floss.
tries to do it, it's so hilarious. It's endearing.
It's all good now. I'm having a lot of fun with my drawings. That's from Ethan's basement.
Nice.
The animations, the Hassan animations are super fun. The Kaya drawings and stickers are super fun. It's crazy, but I mean, I do feel like the Ethan saga is winding down at this point. I'm like the CPS stuff does not interest me all that much, but like now again, he's like telling Hassan to go to Gaza and all that sort of thing is just disgusting. And them just denying, like when they're gonna come do vlogs in Israel to show people how great Israel is. Like that to me, that's super fucked up. And they're trying to normalize Israel.
What the hell?
So we need to counteract those. When they're gonna do those vlogs, we're gonna be doing vlogs in Lebanon.
It's like people are leaving Israel and they want to go there. I don't understand.
It's unhinged.
It's like they're trying to influence it. Like, hey guys, we're not as bad as everyone's making us to seem.
There's one clip I'm so tempted to watch, but like we're not. This is a nice little fun.
You can do it.
Stream. No, we're not gonna do it.
You can do it.
We're not gonna do it. We're just gonna chill. Mm-hmm. Let me check how many people are watching this. Chill stream. 190 people. Damn, that's so pretty cool. Thank you. I'm so happy to made a real product. Lauren, Ethan's basement. I love you. You gave us on a red MAGA hat, but it says Kaya. Noah Sampson released a video. Yes, Lizzie, I started watching it. It was really good. I watched most of it. I'm thinking like, man, honestly, part of me is tempted to like stream every day. There's literally, I could stream like an hour a day. There's so much that I could watch. But like part of me is like, I need a break. I need to work out. I need to take care of my work. I need to see my loved ones. spend time with my girlfriend. If I stream every day, how do we make that happen? But what if you join me on more streams? We can stream and watch Ethan Klein videos together.
I will do anything but that. No Ethan Klein.
Guys, who would win in the chat? Who would win in a fist fight? Demi or Hila Klein? Come on, let us know.
Did you see these guns?
Demi or Hila Klein?
Did you see that?
Who's
I'ma
number
win.
one? We need to know.
Oh yeah, I mean she's an ex-soldier.
We know.
I can train martial arts. I can train.
You beat the fuck out of her. She was a secretary. She can't do shit.
Oh really?
Yeah. She was like a secretary in the IDF.
And
but
she asked to go on that.
But she
thing.
You see, she knows the lore. She knows the lore. She
That thing.
She asked to go on a raid in Ramallah, and she called it a terrorist city. She's like, I wanted to go to a terrorist city.
As a secretary, that's so weird. Like you definitely have your priorities are elsewhere. You do not mind seeing people get hurt. That's weird.
She found it boring. Okay, Haley D says Demi for sure. Everyone's voting Demi.
Thank you,
Civilian
guys.
victim says Demi. Demi, obviously. Demi, 100%. Someone said Hila Klein, obviously. I mean, look, Hila Klein
I've
is
been attacked by a man, and I fought him off. So I think I can get that girl.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking badass right here. Yeah, also, like, I mean, again, I don't want to be... We don't need to bring up any trauma, but, like...
No trauma, no.
We've been through, like, Demi has survived... Like, we've both survived the August 4th Beirut blast. Demi had it way worse than I did, too. Like, look it up if you guys want to. Look up a video of that shit. The third...
Character building stuff.
Third largest non-nuclear blast to ever, like, happen in, like, recorded history. We were both in Beirut when that happened. We didn't know each other at the time, but... yeah, so we survived that. Ain't no Hila Klein gonna do shit to my girl. Oh wait, they're fighting Hila, not Ethan. Hila is IDF soldier, so she just run away. No, that's true, Billy.
She's a secretary. She's not even a soldier.
Hila is weak as fuck without a gun. That's true.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hila Klein would probably be effective versus some children, as we know. The IDF are very effective against unarmed Palestinian kids. Hope you guys are enjoying this bagging and boarding. Vintage comic books. Again, if you're just tuning in, Saturday, Mystic Market. And Madam Khayed. Spring edition. Come get some plants. I can sign some stuff that you buy if you guys want. I can sign your body and then
he'll sign your forehead.
She will tattoo.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
But who would want my signature on their body?
That's just a joke.
That would be horrible.
Sign my tits.
We got the vulture. This is a family friendly show, Demi.
Okay, it's a joke.
We're kidding.
You're cursing all the time. What do you mean it's a family?
This is a family friendly show.
Mm-hmm.
I draw the line at the word tits. Look, here you show it. I can't do this cover justice. We got the vulture, folks, the beautiful vulture. Look at that crispy cover. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm trying to figure out the angles, like in reverse.
Thank you. Oh, we got my cousin in the chat. Oh, he called me. Carl, بدي ارجع احكيك. مشغولين يا كارل. هلا بنرجع بدي اقول لك. Haley, don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Haley. Everybody like the stream. It's a bit on short notice for me to get to Lebanon. Lizzie, come to Lebanon. We'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Lauren Murphy. We got everybody in the comments. Dana Jabir says, here to say hi to Nour. Hello, Nour. Well, Nour is in the chat. You can respond. Nour. Anthony, how are you doing it so bad? Let Demi show them. I know. The lighting is bad here. Oh, you can't even see me. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's the light being a bit too close.
The lighting. Yeah. The lighting is a bit off.
I mean, give them to me whenever you want to show them.
We will. Ooh, this one's a nice one here. You can show this one. Let me bag and board it first.
That's blue. I like that.
Boom, boom. See, it's very nice. But again, I don't have to do this. I could literally just get the comics and sell them to you. But because I respect the consumer, I respect my clients, folks. I hand bag and board these for you. Here, baby. Because I respect my consumer and I want to offer you the finest product in the crispiest bag and board. Look at this. Spider-Man threatening J. Jonah Jameson. He is infected by the symbiote, folks. Playing with his mind.
What is that text in the background? Is it like a newspaper?
Yeah, he's the editor. He's the editor of the Daily Bugle. You know, the guy who yells all the time. I want pictures of Spider-Man.
The web of Spider-Man written. That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. It's written with webs.
It's written with webs.
I want pictures of Spider-Man. Do I do a good J. Jonah Jameson? People tell me I have
no
a good...
idea who that even is.
I have
I'm
a good
babe, I want to say yes.
You've seen the Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire ones. You remember those, right?
The guy that does this.
Yeah,
I think that's the only scene I remember.
It's the guy he works for with the mustache who's always angry. He wants pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I was like 15 when I watched that. I do not remember much.
I was 11 and it changed my life.
Oh, then I was definitely not 15. Misremembering that date.
Oh, this Hulk looks busted, bro. I'm gonna show you busted ass Hulk.
Busted.
Oh, they're saying very good JJ. Well, thank you, folks. Thank you. Yeah, I do good transatlantic. It's time for the transatlantic accent. We'll be at the Mystic Market on Saturday, March 29th. Come buy some vintage comic books and some piercings. Tattoos by the DazeOfDemi, the tattoo artist.
The DazeOfDemi. I love that.
Okay, would you show this, please? She loves it when I do voices, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I think she hates it. Check it out. Look at this crispy. I mean, his face looks busted, but the green is beautiful. Look at that. Just imagine this framed, folks, hanging in your bedroom, hanging in the living room. You got a whole wall of comics. You want to make those dreams come true? Come to Mystic Market on Saturday and get first dibs on a lot of these fresh arrivals, folks. And like the things we sell the most, I'll be honest with you guys. The comics that are fun for me to buy aren't the ones that sell the most. Like I just bought some Simpsons comics that I want to sell. Ninja Turtles, those are going to be hard to move. The stuff that everyone wants is Batman and Spider-Man. So come get them because these are like the ones that, you know, fly off the shelves essentially. And I always run out of these fast. And then people will, do you have any Batman? And I have to be like, no, wait for the next shipment. I got a shipment. I'm going to show you some of the Batman stuff that I got. It's really beautiful. Dreadful Utopia says, do not worry. Let me hear your British accent. It's really bad. My British accent is very bad, folks.
That's going to be borderline insulting, I feel.
My British accent. Well, let's see here. Well, Harry.
Why are you a woman?
Harry Potter. Every time I go, Harry Potter, why? What, please, is there a butterbeer? Is that a butterbeer you're trying to serve me?
Oh my
that's
God,
really
that
bad.
is a horrible
Did you
impression.
slip something in my butterbeer, Harry? What did you slip in there?
I wish I never heard this.
Harry, I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, sorry.
I'm joking.
Trigger warning, folks. We're kidding. Obviously, Harry Potter would never do that. Neither would I. Did you guys watch Adolescence? Speaking of children doing crimes.
Oh my God.
A horrible, depressing series, folks, but intense as fuck on Netflix. It's shot in one take.
That was impressive.
It was impressive.
It's a bit like, it makes you a bit dizzy at some point, but it's like, okay, it's cool.
Awful accent. They don't like my accent.
Yeah, I agree.
Demi's face was perfect. What did you her face while I was doing the accent?
Please, I need this out of my memory ASAP.
Don't cover your face.
ASAP.
Should we, I mean, if you guys like this, I mean, would you guys want Demi on stream more often? But my only fear, if we end up like said, you know what happened. You know what happened recently? Said
I don't know. I didn't watch that episode actually, but like.
You don't know what's going on? Plausible deniability.
I mean, they have their dynamic, I guess. They had their audience. It was a different thing. That's a nice one.
I really am doing a horrible job.
Yeah, the color is really nice on that. Let me show it.
I mean, I would say the color's okay on that one.
But I mean, like, yeah, what would I do? What do you mean the color's not nice?
Well, you could be our resident piercing expert.
You can ask me piercing questions. I will give free advice online because once I sort through this.
Mac Lopez says, you
not
two
much else.
really are gorgeous together. Well, thank you, Mac Lopez.
Thank you.
I agree. I'm carrying the team though.
Yeah, he's definitely doing most of the work. I'm just like.
I'm the
over
model
here.
in the couple.
Mm-hmm.
Nour says yes to more Demi. Nour, you're just trying to get out of doing work. If Demi comes, I won't need people to come here as much. I need more bags and boards. No. This is tiring work, folks. This
You're
is
out?
back-breaking. No, they're here. I can just do it. Are you doing good progress on?
I mean, I've been staring at piercings since 1 p.m. today, and now it is 11:30 p.m. All I see are piercings, and they're so tiny, but I'm doing good. I'm
We've been
doing
streaming
really good.
for like an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh wow, that passed by fast.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Please make the clips on a second channel so they don't clutter my feed. Drac Derippa. I mean, maybe, but I don't feel like growing another channel from scratch. And, like, the videos aren't that cluttering. I mean, hey, at least we don't post shorts all the time now. That's cluttering. You know what I mean?
You could make a playlist.
But they'll still appear in the... I mean, look, to be honest with you, the clips really help our channel grow. Like, our Ross clip, that alone got our channel 500 subscribers in, like, 3 days. So I'll be honest with you. I want those subscribers on the channel because the clips can help them discover the channel and makes them more likely to tune into one of our live streams. So for now, we're going to keep the clips here, but I have thought about doing it on another channel. Believe me, we think about that all the time. Mac Lopez asks, can septum piercings be done sideways? Mine never healed.
You were definitely pure strong. By the way, septum piercings are the #1 I'm not gonna say number one, but one of the most notorious piercings that are done wrong and unethically. Some people don't even do anatomy checks.
I'm gonna make noise. I don't want to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Go for it.
Okay. Sorry. I can go.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I even had like 3 people come in this month for wrongly done septum piercings. I definitely suggest you take it out. You put some antibiotic cream on it. Let it heal. Give it like maybe 2-3 weeks to heal, and go to a reputable piercer. Ask so many people for recommendations. Check online reviews. I don't know how it works abroad because here it's just word of mouth, but definitely there's something wrong. It should not be sideways. It should not have hurt you when it was pierced, because we kind of pierced through something called the sweet spot, and not everyone has that. So if they didn't even do an anatomy check, that means they just wanted your money to pierce you on the spot.
Mac is asking a follow-up. What is an anatomy check?
Oh, wow. So you definitely got pierced unethically. An anatomy check goes with certain piercings, such as the industrial, the septum, and the belly button. Some other piercings too, like the tragus sometimes, but it's basically when, before you even start your procedure, your piercer, obviously with gloves on, checks your anatomy to see if you have the proper placement and, the proper anatomy, basically to hold the piercing in place. Because if not, then there's different jewelry options, or sometimes you can't even do the piercing at all. Personally, I didn't have a sweet spot for my septum. It barely shows. But I really wanted it pierced, so I just did it. I did it myself, by the way, during my exams. And it just took like a week longer to heal, and it was like my nose was a bit sensitive, but other than that, it healed fine and it was straight. So definitely, if it's not straight, then something wrong happened.
Earl is saying, I septum pierced my toxic ex. It never healed 4 months later.
I mean, maybe your intention into that piercing was also... I mean, please do not also pierce your loved ones, your friends, whatever, because you are literally impaling someone with a piece of metal. And it's not like tattoos. Tattoos go like 2 millimeters into the skin, and it's way less dangerous. Piercings are paramedical, okay? They're really, really serious. And when you're talking about the ear, you can make someone go deaf. It's really not a joke. So actually, I never planned to get into piercings, but I had so many people come in with horror stories as a tattoo artist. I've been tattooing for 6 years, and especially women. And I was like, why is it such a male-dominated field and people are doing it wrong? So that's kind of how I got into it.
Oops, sorry.
Oh my God, hearing my voice in playback, I'm so sorry.
You sound beautiful, baby. Sound great.
Thank you, babe. My
194 people are watching live right now. She also tattooed her and myself. Oh, so Earl, I think I also tattooed her. Earl might be a man or woman. I don't know, Earl. Your name is vague.
Your name is vague. It's funny.
Onola, also a member. Sorry, that's the name.
That's
Onola, do you need a license in Lebanon to do piercings?
Wow, this is a
fun story.
Huge topic. This is why there's so many issues, and we don't even have regulations with tattoos and piercings. We do not even have I don't know how you call it in English.
Okay, Max says any tattoos on Anthony you've done? No,
not
but
yet.
Soon, and not yet. And also your voice is beautiful.
Thank you.
And Hopeless Leftist also says your voice is nice. Mo says your voice is gorgeous. Everyone says your voice is nice, so stop worrying.
Thank you, guys.
We have the best audience, folks. Thank you guys for being so nice in the comments.
Positive affirmations are really helping me right now.
You're making me proud of this community thing.
You're making me proud.
Sorry, you were saying, do you need to be
licensed? So apparently not even just in Lebanon, because I was interested in doing some guest spots. My dream is to be kind of like a traveling piercer / tattoo artist. And so when I was visiting my family in the Canary Islands last year, I went in this really cool shop and I saw that they had multiple piercers. So I was like, damn, let me just ask if I could get a guest spot here. And I asked them, I was like, do I need a license? How can I make myself reputable so that I can guest spot here? And they just told me, they're like, none of our piercers have licenses, which was sketchy to me, honestly.
That abroad?
Abroad, yeah, in Spain. Because, I mean, it's a small island, I get it. And, I'm sure people like get to it through word of mouth, but even as a piercer in Lebanon, okay, definitely maybe licensing would be really expensive, but being in the industry for 2 years now, piercing industry specifically, I would definitely pay to get a license just so I can differentiate myself from others, because in Lebanon, we kind of have this issue where people do a lot of tattoos and piercings from their own house. And that kind of undercuts our work also because we have our overhead costs like rent and tattoo training and education. And all these piercings, they cost a lot of money, you know, getting a good collection costs a lot of money. So when someone works from home and charges like $10 or $20 or even sometimes for free, then someone comes to me and they're like, oh my God, your piercings are $30. Like, what does that mean? Like, they're so appalled by the price. So yeah, that's definitely an issue we have here in Lebanon. But I'm sure in other places too.
Haley asks, video of the tattoo when it happens? Of course, either video or a live stream of the tattoo. IRL stream, baby. I gotta try. I'm going to the States next month, so I'm gonna try to get some equipment for IRL streaming. I don't need much. I think I just need like a selfie stick. But I mean, hey, we're going to try out some IRL streams, folks, for you guys in Lebanon. I am now Lebanon's greatest live streamer. I don't know if I'm the greatest, but I'm one of the only ones. Nobody does live streaming here. They do it on TikTok a lot. Like, TikTok streaming is super popular.
Oh, my God. TikTok needs to stop.
But, like, YouTube live streaming, Lebanese, I can't think of almost anyone. I know there's Pioneers Media, friend of the show. He does, like, a Lebanese basketball after and pre-show. But, like, podcasts, ain't nobody doing no live streams. It's us, baby. It's us. Overregulation is not good. Mo says, yeah, this is why I was worried as a tourist about getting piercings and tattoos.
Okay, but listen, once you go into a shop, you can really tell. You can really tell when someone knows their thing, their shit basically, and how they go about. I mean, even a lot of people come to me, they're a bit hesitant at first, but I just drop so much information because I'm such a nerd about it. And most of my feed on Instagram, I'm following piercers abroad in the US. There's the American Association of Professional Piercers. I would love to be a part of that, but I know it's so expensive. But I do kind of stay up to date with their education and information that a lot of piercers in Lebanon do not have and don't even know about. So, you know, you will find the right person that once they know how to explain it to you, that means they know their shit. And they're going to take responsibility.
We got a good comment by Anu Start. Says, good tattoos are rarely cheap. Cheap tattoos are rarely good.
100%.
Words to live by. Anytime someone, like, if you start your conversation about, like, hey, I got this tattoo for cheap, it's like, tattoos shouldn't be cheap. I mean, they shouldn't.
It's art.
They shouldn't cost an arm and a leg. You should be able to afford a tattoo depending on the artist. But, like, don't be looking for cheap tattoos. You're carrying this on your skin for the rest of your life. You want it to look as good, and like divide, you know, the price of the tattoo by how many years you're gonna have it on your body.
It's an investment. If you're an art lover, an art appreciator, and honestly, even if it costs an arm and a leg, and I still think that's justifiable sometimes. Like, there's some artists I follow that their deposit is $2,000. So that means a piece with them is like $7K or $6K. Not even talking a full sleeve, just one piece. And these people, I think sometimes it's justified because they've kind of pioneered something in tattooing.
This is beautiful. So we have to show. This is Hammerhead versus. Can you show? Actually, you have to show this.
Pass it over.
Look at this beautiful Hammerhead versus Spider-Man. Look at the color. Oh, this one. This is one I do not want to sell. Now, this isn't that old. It's from like 1991 or 1996, but like it's like 30 years old at least. Hammerhead is a classic Spider-Man villain. I think it's beautiful. Sorry for interrupting, babe.
No, it's fine. I was done with my point.
Nah, I love my simple as fuck tat. What do you think about dahlia piercing? Do you know what's a dahlia piercing?
Dahlia is also on the lip. We do not get a lot of lip piercings in Lebanon.
Marta M is asking, what do you think about dahlia? D-A-H-L-I-A.
I'm pretty sure it's a lip piercing.
Billy Beaselbuff says, yes, I love Hammerhead. Fuck yeah, baby. We got a beautiful Hammerhead issue right here. I wish all these American and European viewers were here in Lebanon. Come hang out with us. Come hang out with us at the event on Saturday. Is anybody Lebanese watching?
That's a good question.
But yeah, if you guys are Lebanese, again, you want piercings, you want tattoos, khalas, we got your girl. Demi is your new go-to artist.
Thank
and
you.
piercer. I refuse. And if you're a fan of the show and you want to get a Do Not Worry discount, I mean, I don't know. Can we work something out, babe? I don't know. I'm kidding.
I mean, I do have some bats and spiders in my piercing collection. So if you buy something from Comic Stash that's related to Spider-Man or Batman, I will definitely give you a discount on some piercings.
Okay, so Batman, Spider-Man, we will hook you up with some bat and spider piercings. That's awesome. Yeah, we get a discount on those.
I want to show them.
So I do have the Mary Jane one twice.
Ooh.
We do have it twice.
I'm getting that.
We have it, folks. Demi's getting a gift live on camera, folks.
Live on camera.
Let me compare both issues and see which one's in better condition.
I need to frame them.
That way I can sell the better one and give Demi the worst one. I'm kidding. Of course, that's the opposite.
Excuse you.
It's the opposite, baby. It's the opposite. Only the finest for my woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we got another Green Goblin cover right here. Spider-Man's fighting some freaky-looking vampire creep, but got Green Goblin in the back, floating on. We got Boomer Dragon donates $3 and sends a super sticker. Well, thank you, Boomer Dragon. Are you actually a boomer? It would be fun to get like a good tattoo. It would be, man. Dude, should we go to like Europe or the States and do a meet and greet? I mean, I'm gonna be in the States. I mean, it's gonna be hard, man. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to visit
like
the
visiting
Arabs.
his family, yeah.
I want to try to go to Los Angeles while I'm in the States. I'm there for a very limited amount of time, and I gotta visit my family. But part of me wants to try to go to LA for like 2 to 3 days for a weekend and meet the Arabs. I've never met them. Meet Capri, Raph, and Frogan, and a bunch of other people. Just hang out. Go to Hollywood. See the stars. Yell at some Zionists. Would be terrifying though. I feel like. But I would love to be like. Imagine I can meet some viewers. That, oh no!
What?
Oh, this was all fucked up.
Why?
It's a Doc Ock. Look, it's a nice Doc Ock issue. He's my favorite villain, but like there's like shit at the bottom right here.
Okay,
like
it's
brown
not
stuff.
actually poop. Calm down.
But it's like nasty.
Show me.
Ugh.
I will restore.
It's like damage. Yeah, could you restore this? This needs to be restored.
Oh yeah, it's like just something sticky. Yeah, just some oil and a Q-tip. It's probably gonna work. Yeah, don't bag this right now. I'll fix it for you.
Yay! You see, this comic is gonna be hand fixed by my girlfriend, folks. So if you guys want to buy that issue, special extra charge for that one, even though it's damaged, but it's
been blessed.
It's been blessed by Demi. Do you think the customs agent will not let you in? Bring a burner phone with you.
Yeah, someone did mention that today.
I have a video.
Fatima did mention that. Yeah.
So I am a U.S. citizen. So I was born in the States. I have a passport.
They're revoking.
They're revoking visas. They're revoking green cards.
Fatima told me today that they're revoking passports. Passports. I'll ask her to send me the
double
source.
check. Yeah, I'm a U.S. citizen.
Send her right now.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fine. Let me look it up. Are they revoking passports?
She told me today, and I kind of freaked out. I was like, you cannot.
Bro,
say
if
who
they
you
look up,
are,
bro, if they
like-
look up my name,
Yeah.
USA.
Does your name show up when you search on YouTube? Oh yeah, no, on Google definitely.
Let's see. I mean, look, if I'm gonna deactivate my Twitter for the day I travel. Elon has Canadian citizenship. They want to end birthright citizenship. I don't think they're gonna. No, I don't think they can stop me. They can hold me. They can ask me. They can ask me some questions. They can be annoying.
But they can't stop me.
But I'm a U.S. citizen. I pay my taxes. I was born in the States. God damn it. Adrian Gunter sends $5 and says, "I liked stretched piercing since I was a kid. I had 2.5 millimeter snake bites in high school, but let them close.
Same.
Lobes are at 12.5 millimeters and septum is at 4 millimeters now."
Oh wow, you've stretched everything. I had stretched ears and I didn't get too far with them, and then I just got really judged in Lebanon. We have a very conservative.
Wait. Sorry. Boomer Dragon says, "Yes, I'm a 62-year-old granny from Spokane, Washington." If that's true, that's fucking awesome. W's in the chat for Boomer Dragon.
Wow.
62-year-old granny from Spokane. Let's go, baby. Let's go for the Boomer
That's
Dragon.
awesome.
If that's true. Sorry, I interrupted. You were talking about stretched lobes.
Oh yeah, I retired them just because I was judged too much, and one of them didn't like fully revert back, but it's like just a bit bigger than a regular piercing. It's fine
Yeah,
though.
Lizzie Rosa says, "As a citizen, you should be fine." I should be fine. I'm not going to mention the YouTube channel. I used to mention it before, like, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber. Let me in." They're like, "Okay," like for them not to ask me questions
Yeah,
at
no,
the
do
airport.
not.
Now, my YouTube is a liability, at least for America. Dizzle McFizzle sends another $5 and says, "Please be careful, my dude. We can't lose another soldier. Allah willing." Nah, I'll be fine, guys. Come on. I'll tell them I'm friends with Jackson Hinkle or something. I'll tell them I'm friends with Ethan Klein.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Friend of the show. I'm like, he gave me Giardia. He gave my cats Giardia. He gave my cats Giardia.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think we'll be fine. Again, I'm a citizen. They might ask me some. "Oh, you're coming from Lebanon? Well, get over here. What do you think about Hezbollah?" Look, they're gonna Google my name. They're gonna look through my social media. If they asked for my phone, I don't have a burner phone, bro. I have another phone, but it doesn't work in the States.
You can buy one.
But I want to have my phone with me. I need this to like live stream there. Like
You can put it in your suitcase, no? Oh, they'll still be able to see that.
I don't know, man.
Ugh, this hyper security, it's not fun.
Nadim says, Anthony, I miss you. Nadim, I saw you yesterday, but I miss you too.
I miss you. That's
We've been
so
streaming for
cute.
like an hour and a half already. Let's try to do another 20 minutes.
All
and
right.
it's 11:40 p.m. here. It's almost midnight. So do you want to have dinner? I might.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
I might
at
need
this
to order
point.
something. Yeah. So we still need to have dinner, folks. We out here for you. 197 people watching. I can't believe we still have 200 people watching us just bag and board comics and the pack piercings.
I mean, they can't even see what I'm doing. So.
You guys will watch us do anything. Here, let me cut to you for a second. Get the full.
Oh, I'm trying to see a reference picture of this play because now I can't remember how things were.
Oh, okay.
That was
Cut
really
back to
stupid
me.
of
See my. Cut back to me. See my pretty, beautiful face.
Beautiful face. She beautiful.
More comics, folks. Look at these comic books right here. Thank you for joining us on this casual stream again. You should be able to refuse a phone unlock. Yeah, I mean, look, there's nothing on my phone. Like, there's nothing sketchy. It's not like I have, I got nothing on. What is there? Like, maybe some thumbnails of, like, with an Israeli flag in the back.
Yeah, but then that's warrant for searching more, no? And, like, looking deeper.
I'm allowed to not like Israel. Look, I don't plan on
Are
getting.
you?
I don't mind.
In the
I-
U.S., are you
I don't plan on
allowed?
getting into fights at the airport. Like, look, man, if they want to make it fucking annoying, then I'll never fucking visit again. That's like that'll be it. That'll be the last visit. But my parents are there now. I have to go. I gotta go visit. So I don't want to go. Believe me, it's an expensive trip. Going to the States, getting a ticket ain't cheap, and then being there, I gotta spend all sorts of money for shopping and like just. I mean, you don't have to spend money.
I
But
have to spend money for sure.
what is there to do in the States other than
He was like,
buying food and like shopping? It's a fucking.
Mindless shopping.
It's a consumer-led economy, so like, fucking just go buy some stuff, you know.
You can be out in nature. Anthony loves it when I talk about being out in nature.
She pretends like I don't like nature. I like nature. Like there's
I'm
there's some
joking.
nice
I'm
nature.
poking fun.
There's
poking
nice
fun.
nature in where I'm gonna be at. It's gonna be nice.
Definitely make use of it.
I'll go discover the LA nature. I mean, actually, it's all like burnt down. Sadly, it's all burnt to a crisp now.
Oh, yeah, that's
Los
true.
Angeles, the fires.
Oh,
and
yeah, sorry,
I
I
wasn't
zoned
making a
out for a
joke about that.
second.
It's like fucked up. It is pretty. It's super messed up. So part of me feels bad about going to Los Angeles now, like after all that happened. But like,
Why?
I never got to see LA, and it's like
In its
peak,
prime.
in its prime. What's your favorite or most unique comic book? Well, akhwat, what I'm going to recommend is I'm going to recommend a graphic novel called Palestine by Joe Sacco. I haven't read it yet, but it's on I own it, and it's on my to-read list. Like, I feel like it's super relevant in times like these. Also, Mouse. I would say read Mouse because it lets you understand in a world where, I would say, yeah, anti-Semitism, I guess, is rising because Israel keeps associating its actions with Judaism. They say that everything they do is for the safety of Jews around the world. So they're making, honestly, their association with Judaism is making a lot of people dislike Jews for the wrong reasons. For no good reason. So read Mouse just to really understand what the Jews went through in the Holocaust, because it is pretty fucking traumatic and it is fucked up, and you got people denying that the Holocaust ever existed, and you have actual anti-Semitism rising in the States with people like Elon Musk and like content creators like Asmongold. Like, those are people that Ethan Klein should be focusing on. Instead, he's focusing all his attention on Hassan, who actually does it, has Jewish friends, supports the Jewish community. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, what comics to read? Mouse and Palestine. If you want to read like a fun, like superhero comic, if you haven't read something called Nemesis, that one was fun, man. It was like, what if it's like an independent comic, but like what if someone with Batman's resources was crazy and evil? Like all that money,
Ooh.
all that technology, but he uses that stuff to do evil.
But
That
his
was really
parents didn't die.
Hmm?
But his parents,
His parents
didn't
didn't
die,
die.
so he's evil.
I don't remember what his origin story was, but like it was psychotic. It
Oh,
was
that's crazy.
he was legitimately psycho, but it was a very fun read. Persepolis, yeah, Gato Persepolis. We were talking about that earlier. It's awesome. Mouse is on their ban list too, by the way, for curriculum. Where? Mouse is banned where? George Henry, please clarify. I'm surprised where. Lizzie, watching political commentary from like a BRICS country versus political commentary from the USA gives you whiplash, literally like inverted truths. This is great. Read Persepolis. Mouse, sorry, yeah.
Control the
GDI.
media, control
What's
the
GDI?
people. No idea.
Is that an American term? Americana? What do you feel like? I think we have to order Zata Rosette now, or like shawarma.
Oh my god, I had za'atar rosette yesterday, no way. And I
No.
had shawarma today for lunch.
I had shawarma too.
Oh, you had shawarma too today?
Yeah, I had a lot of
Shawarma 5.
shawarma 5.
What are you feeling?
I mean, there's only two options. Shawarma and za'atar is it.
Why it's too late to order
It's
anything
midnight.
else?
Yeah, it's 11:45.
Oh,
Sorry, babes.
it's okay. I can order something else from. God damn it, is GDI. That's what, GDI stands for God damn it.
Oh, god damn it. Mouse
Online
banned in some
program.
U.S. schools. Oh shit, U.S. schools are banning mouse? Why? That's fucking crazy. It's banned in the Tennessee school district? But that's insane, bro. It's literally, it just tells you the story of the Holocaust and like what the Jews went through. And it's friendly for kids. Like if you have kids who want to learn about it, it's a good way to, I mean, it's going to traumatize them and scare them, but that's good. You need to be a little bit traumatized when learning about the Holocaust and like genocides.
Okay, I just quickly searched dahlia piercings. Definitely do not get these. Cheek piercings are very, very, very bad for your cheeks, for your gums. I don't remember who asked that, but I'm just throwing it out there.
A dahlia piercing.
Yeah, and that's why I don't know it, because we don't do it. As I told you, there's a lot of lip and oral piercings that I do not believe in, because the gum is not regenerative and it's so expensive to redo that work at dentists.
Lizzie is asking, didn't you say Mouse was anti-fascist? Yeah, I mean, it's against the Nazis. It just shows you the horrors of the Nazis, of Nazi Germany. It just shows you how, like, just how, I mean, I've only read it once and it was a long time ago, but like it just shows you how the Jews were moved to ghettos and how they, I mean, I don't know if this is going to sound wrong. A lot of people, there's just stereotype that Jews are cheap, okay, or that Jews don't like to spend money. And it's a messed up stereotype in most cases, but in some cases, I guess, I'm not saying it's true because Jews are cheap. What Mouse does a great job of explaining is like, if some Jews do seem like they're a little bit frugal or that they hold on to things and they're a little bit cheap, is because that's what they had to do to survive in the Holocaust.
Yeah,
like they had no food.
Understandable.
They would find like a tin with like 2 biscuits in there. Those 2 biscuits were like life or death. So they would hold on to these biscuits, split every biscuit into 10 pieces, have a little piece every couple of hours. So they learned to be frugal to survive. They had to find things and try to sell them for whatever they could get. So some people that came out of the Holocaust couldn't let go of that trauma. Like
it's ingrained in them.
It's ingrained in them. You see something and you see like, yo, this could feel.
All right.
So
I'm
like,
free to do whatever I want.
not everything's back. The mics are still on.
Okay.
Yeah, your camera shut off. Now your camera's back. There we go.
We back. Oh, we back. Oh, we back. Oh, we back.
So the story does a great job of showing you how these families, how some of these Holocaust survivors came out of the Holocaust, but those ways of looking at the world and holding on to things and not wanting to throw things out. Whoa. No, that's Nadim calling me. Nadim, don't call. I'm live, bro. Why are you doing that?
He knows you're live.
Why are you doing that? He knows he's watching live. You said I miss you.
He's fucking with you.
He's
calling to tell you he misses you.
I miss you too. Just don't call me.
Just don't call me.
Don't call me. But yeah, so this is why, I mean, if there is any truth to and again, like, I'm not Jewish, but like, if there is truth to some maybe Jewish people, if they are a little frugal or something, there is literally you can tie it back to trauma. And it makes a lot of sense. I understand it. If someone has like a Jewish grandparent who's a little bit cheap or like who holds on to like every penny or something, it makes sense. You know, those people had nothing to survive and they were hiding in the sewers. They were literally hiding in trash cans. They were hiding in basements. They were hiding in attics just to survive. So you get a little bit of that context in Mouse. And yeah, it's cool. Like the Jews are drawn as mice. The Germans are like cats.
Oh wow, that's actually nice.
Yeah, like just
it's like Animal Farm. There's a illustrated version of Animal Farm that's kind of like that.
It's a very interesting book. Bro, those stereotypes predate the Holocaust. Well then, okay. I mean, look, I'm not talking about those stereotypes in general, but it did have an effect on that. And I'm just saying, are you guys in Lebanon? George Henry Moore asks, are you guys in Lebanon at the moment? Yes, we are. We live in Lebanon. We are here.
Happily so.
This show is streamed from Lebanon constantly. Nadim is saying he wants to get his tattoo.
Yalla, I'm ready when you are. Khalas, you slept on it enough. You saw it as a stencil. You're ready. I'm ready. Let's do it.
So Nadim's gonna get the tattoo. Nadim, you're gonna pay full price for that tattoo. You better be ready.
Few friends and family discount. Oh shit, I almost dropped that.
Foreigners, how do you feel seeing our power cuts? Yeah, sorry guys about the power cuts again. We're in Lebanon.
It becomes a normal part of life. It's not really such a disturbance. Wow, losing electricity for 3 seconds. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. We got 185 people watching. Thank you for powering through, guys. This is
It's super fun.
I mean, you're making it fun. If it was just me, it would have been horrible. But because you're here, baby, you're making this tolerable.
Thank you, my love. Thank you.
Let me show you guys some of the Batman comics that I've bagged and boarded last week. A little sneak peek. These are called World's Finest. They're Batman and Superman together. These are from the 80s and 70s. These are pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Baby, you're gonna have to show some of these. You're gonna have to help me.
I'm so ready. I'm almost done anyways with my thing.
And there's a pretty fucking crazy one with Superman doing a Heil Hitler, folks. You got Superman doing a fucking Roman Nazi salute. Look at this.
Elon Musk.
This one's selling for $50. Here, show some of these, please.
All right, pass them over.
So these are Batman and Superman together. They're called World's Finest. I'm knocking 2 birds with 1 stone with these comics. You got Batman and Superman. So here's Superman doing the Nazi salute. Look at that. Don't do that, babe.
It's a joke.
You're going to get clipped. Joke. We're going to get clipped.
I mean, even if I get clipped, it's obviously in context.
I know, but I'm kidding, too.
The internet is way too free with their time.
Don't worry. We got Batman and Superman. Batman and Superman and World's Finest. The finest comic books in the world from DC Comics. Detective Comics. Sold at the Comic Stash at the Cosmic Market at the Mystic Market on Saturday, March 29th.
That's a fun voice. That's cool. What is he on, a TV? Okay, yeah, he's on. Oh, he's like... Oh, wait, I don't think people saw that. That's like Batman.
He's on his back?
He's on Superman's back. Kinda kinky, but like, alright.
This one's cool. We got the Justice League on the cover.
Okay, nice. This one's thicker than the rest.
It is. Yep. So these are some of the world's finest comics that are going to be also on sale.
One more.
Oh, one more.
This one's nice.
Oh, this one's dope looking. Yeah. Look at that. So these are my these are the older the comics are, the more I like the cover art. I love the classic comic cover art. A little bit busy.
Yeah.
I love that shit. So these are also going to be on sale this Saturday. I'm bringing like I don't know, like maybe 300 comics, which isn't that much, but like.
That's not that much.
It's more than enough for the space that where we're going to be at, for the amount of time that we're going to have to sell. You know, it's less work for me. I can't go get everything come in. We got to be reasonable, folks.
Got to curate it.
Oh, I just got to the power cut on the live stream here. I'm a little behind.
Oh, slagging.
You used to call me on my cell phone. But we've been live streaming for a long, long time.
Okay, فأولى بعد مرة يعني زهقت.
No,
I'm joking.
Selling it for 45 would be symbolic, but that's too cheap. Wait, which comic? What should be 45? Oh, the Nazi one, yeah. Because Trump, president number 45.
Because Trump, president.
At least 69. Well, there we go. I can show you the world. Who's singing? Why are we singing Aladdin? Shining, shivering, splendid, destroyer. I got some. These are. What are these called again? Batman Legends of the Dark Knight.
That's a nice one.
These are nice. These are like Batman comics from the 90s. It's getting harder and harder to find vintage Batman comics, I'm not going to lie. So a lot of the time I have to get these Legend of the Dark Knight ones because I can get them in large quantities and kind of in succession. So you guys can get a few of them in a row if you want to read them. And they got really nice cover art. They have like different artists that do different little series in them. So you can get some very nice, different looking Batman stuff. 47 is Trump's number now. He was so happy about the F-47 fighter jet. Yeah, he was 45, and then... Oh, World War II ended in 45. That's what Haley meant. Shimmering, not shivering. Did I say shivering? Shining, shimmering. I said shivering. Sorry, guys.
How dare you?
Fuck Aladdin. I'm kidding. I like Aladdin. Aladdin was one of my favorites.
Escalated.
Shining, shimmering, splendid. I'm sorry, guys. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart...
I'm surprised that you know this many lyrics.
babe, I was born in 1990.
Yeah, you constantly remind me of
The
that.
Disney Renaissance happened in the 90s. I can open your eyes. You don't know? Do you know the Aladdin song? Take.
And
you
I know
wonder
of it.
why.
I don't have it memorized.
You know of it. I used to have. My parents bought me the Disney CD when I was a child. I was a wee little lad, a wee boy.
Wee boy.
Shyson, this one's for you. My Irish accent. Oh, I'd be so happy.
Please rate it. Rate it.
I'd run over along to the telly and watch my favourite videotape of Aladdin. Don't you just love Aladdin?
Yeah.
And the genie. Granting him 3 wishes there. Love. I don't know. Is that like a weird southern London accent? Mac Lopez says, good job, Anthony.
Is it a woman? Is it a man? I can't tell. That's the
Dreadfully
thing.
took okay, Demi beatboxes, Anthony does soprano.
I'm so ready for that. Come on.
Do a duet.
Oh, I love
Have you read any of the Cassandra Cain Batgirl stuff? No, I haven't. The only Batgirl I know is what's her name? Deborah Gordon? What's her name? Barbara Gordon, sorry. Deborah.
I'm done.
I've lost all my. You're done? Well, I'm gonna finish these Batman comics on stream, and then I think we're. Oh no, it might take too long.
I have one that's missing though. I guess
It
I
might
left
take
it
too
at
long.
the shop.
Folks, I think we're gonna stream for 4 more minutes,
4 minutes? What are we gonna eat?
and then we're gonna stop. Yeah, we're gonna have to order food. I'm not gonna go to bed before like 1. Can you do a Scottish accent? I can't remember how to do Scottish accents.
Are
like,
you ready for that though?
No, I don't think I should try Scottish accent. They'll never take our freedom.
Wow.
Is it something like that?
I mean, it's loud, but it works, I guess.
They'll never take our freedom. I'm William Wallace. That's the only I can't.
I was gonna say you sound like the guy from Simpsons.
Groundskeeper Willie.
Groundskeeper Willie.
Groundskeeper Willie. We can't talk
100%.
about Simpsons here. I have a little bit of trauma. They called me Millhouse on the
Why?
H3 podcast. They nicknamed me Millhouse, babe.
Okay, you're a hot Millhouse though.
Right?
Yeah.
And I like Millhouse. There's nothing bad about Millhouse.
You can't hate on Millhouse, guys.
That's my nickname. They'll never have our freedom. They'll never take our freedom. Mac Lopez says, guys, have a nice dinner. Well, we will, Mac Lopez. Don't worry.
Thank you.
We're going to have a nice, enjoyable dinner. William Holmes says, I'm Lebanese. I can tell by your name. Lauren Murphy says, wow. Is that a good wow or a bad wow? Earl says, I'm Cool House. Of course. I called him Cool House, Demi. Hot Mill House. More like a real house.
Damn.
Look like the Glaswegian Ned accent. If you can try that, I will finally donate. What's a glass?
We don't even know what that is.
From Glasgow? Glasgow? Is that from? Are you from Glasgow?
Yeah, it's slightly different. That's true.
I think that's all I can say is Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Glasgow. Oh, I'm from Glasgow. Is that how it is? I don't know, man.
Oh my god.
Sorry, but I'm embarrassing you, aren't I?
Oh, not at all.
Not embarrassing you?
It's
You still proud of me?
So attractive.
You still
definitely.
proud to be with me?
Definitely, baby.
I still need to take a shower. Oh god, this is gonna be a long night.
A long, long night.
Well, long university.
It's a long week, honestly. We're both swamped at work. Cool.
It's pretty long.
Intense.
My dad's here visiting. Nympho says I'm from Scottish, and that was yup. Oh, the Ouija. What's a Ouija accent? She's cute. You make her laugh. She's cute when you make her laugh. Well, I'm assuming you're talking about Demi when I make her laugh. Of course, and I make her laugh all the time, folks. All the time. Non-stop laughing and joy, and happiness. Definitely no Saturday after dinner ending for us.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Don't gotta call these people out so hard.
Anthony was an English nan in the past life. Oh, an English nan. Oh, I'm from Glasgow. I'm from Glasgow.
You're reverting to the woman, babe. Calm down.
I'm from Glasgow. Oh.
Get into character. Come on. You
Trying
can
to do
do
what's
this.
Mrs. Doubtfire. What's Mrs. Doubtfire? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I'm Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm from school. Hello.
Did I need to hear this? I could have lived my whole
Do you
life
like
without
Mrs.
hearing
Doubtfire?
it. Who is that?
Robin
forgets-
Williams.
he
You don't know
forgets
Mrs.
I know
Doubtfire?
everyone.
When he pretends to be... Robin
Who's
Williams.
he? What are we?
Robin Williams. He's getting divorced with his wife in the movie. So
What movie, babe?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh no, I've
And
definitely
he
not.
And he can't see his kids, so he dresses up as a nanny and goes visits his kids and pretends to be a nanny.
Why are movies so stupid
To
now?
spend, that movie's a classic, and he spent time with his kids, and then he ends up being the greatest nanny. They love Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
There's the greatest scene. So
he
there's two
redeemed
scenes.
his name.
She needs to cook, and she can't figure out how to cook, so he orders delivery, takeout. throws out all the packaging, pours it in like plates, and makes it seem like he cooked the takeout, which was a classic scene.
Mm-hmm.
Haley D says Mrs. Doubtfire is the best. Oh hello, me love Mrs. Granny.
I just love that there's people online egging you on because I can't. So thank you guys for taking that.
Thank you.
That
I
weight
get
off.
the support they'll give me when you don't want to fuck with my jokes.
When I don't want to hear your weird accent.
You don't wanna
So, I
hear-
mean, when we first met, there was a lot of like dark humor. I had to just kind of adjust to that. So that was funny.
He is the greatest nanny. He is the greatest nanny. You have to. We need to watch Mrs. Doubtfire together. The chat is asking
The chat
for us to
demands
watch.
it. We'll do it.
Maybe we can watch it. You guys want movies? Look, there's a lot of movies she hasn't seen. If you guys want me to do first time watching, would you watch all the movies that like would you sit down and watch the whole MCU with me, for example?
Okay, but people are gonna watch us watching something that's like 2 hours of us just
It is
staring
a
at
whole.
a screen.
It's a whole sub niche on YouTube. There's a whole thing we can. If I make you watch
Again,
the
the
MCU,
internet has way too much time on its hands.
If
Guys,
I-
pick
babe,
up a book,
babe,
make
wait,
some
wait,
art, do
babe,
something.
If I make you watch the MCU, you know how many views we'll get?
What is MCU?
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh my god.
Like
I
hot
can't.
girl watches Iron Man for the first time. It would change our lives.
That's an amazing title.
I know.
I do not feel
I
objectified
know,
by
I
the
know.
male gaze at
It's
all.
horrible. It's horrible. It's a whole niche. It's a
Then
whole
I can
thing.
like shove ramen in my mouth as I do it. That way it comes full circle.
Basically.
I am not with that shit, guys.
Chat, come on. We got to encourage MCU.
I don't even like the movie. Like I'd watched Lord of the Rings, but no.
But that's the thing. People will be happy to watch you shit on like MCU movies. Maybe they'll get sick of
Yeah,
it by
I
the
could
third
do that.
movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, like if you hate all of them, it might get old. But like maybe you might like a few, and then those like you know what I mean.
Definitely. I mean, I'm sure I've watched one or two at the movies. I just can't remember.
If you get into it, you'll definitely like. Oh, Mac Lopez says you guys will be rich. I know, Mac. I know. Let's try to help you convince her. If you get into them, like you get to Infinity War, you're definitely gonna enjoy Infinity War and Endgame.
Wait, is that the one with the rings and the purple guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that scene. That was cool at the movies.
That was fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
So imagine all the movies leading up to that.
Yeah, I feel like that's way too much for me to keep up with.
It's
But
a
I'll
lot.
try. I
No,
can
like,
try.
we'd have to devote like 2 days a week for this.
Okay, what about my job though?
That's what I'm telling you. This will become your job.
This will become my job.
Reacting to movies for the first time.
But I love my baby piercings. Look at
They're
them.
beautiful.
They're so
Folks,
beautiful.
Saturday, come buy piercings. We're gonna stop. It's midnight. We need to order some food.
We hungry. We tired.
Demi, did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was really
this fun? Was this
actually.
chill?
Yeah.
It was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for blessing our viewers with your presence. Folks, this is my girlfriend. This is the person I spend most of my time with when I'm not doing this, when I'm not training. I'm literally with her. We're hanging out, watching stuff, doing stuff, enjoying, talking,
Life.
living, doing events. So if you guys would like to join us this Saturday, if you live in Lebanon, anywhere in Lebanon, please come join us at, here, let me
You put up the poster.
pull up all this stuff again. Yep.
I designed the poster, by
She
the way.
designed the poster. Look at this. And if you guys want any, she's not a graphic designer, but like any art, you
Oh,
can
no,
reach
yeah.
out.
I'm
Even
a
if you
fine
live abroad,
artist.
Demi can do a lot of art abroad and send it to you. So if you need stuff, so come join us at Mystic Market Spring Edition on March 29th at Cosmic Studios in Madam Khail, Beirut. You will find, don't forget to follow Cosmic Studios on Instagram. That's Demi's Art Studio. Don't forget to follow Days of Demi. That's Demi's tattoo artist. And
A bunch of you guys already followed. I've just been getting non-stop notifications. so
There we go.
Honestly, thank you so much for the support. It means so much.
Best community in the game. So that's her tattoo and the piercing page. She posts her schedule there, everything. And follow the Comic Stash if you guys want. And you can follow me at my personal Instagram at Anthony Sargon, folks. It's my name. Follow me. I share some updates there from time to time. If you guys would like to support us on Patreon, please consider checking our Patreon link. Find a tier that's right for you. You can support us on YouTube. Become a YouTube member. Our queen, Haley D, has already made half of you YouTube members. Haley, we love you. Thank you so much. Let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons on the show as well. Uno momento, please, as I open the list. I haven't memorized them yet, folks. I'm sorry. Oh, actually, I have them open here.
H3 Clip Factory. Okay, that's fine.
H3 Clip Factory is following you?
Yeah,
That's fucking
funny.
awesome. Got your patrons, Rifat Fakih, Elian Mujabir, Jack Sleeman, Dominic Selzer, Daniel Nechle, Josh Patterson, Emma Watson, superhero patrons like Rana F. Muhammad Mrouwe, Jessica Ann, Brian Hernandez, blonde patrons like Jad Al-Haj, Wael Abu Karam, Mike Zahabi, Lucy Mafousi, and Black Magic Magician. Oh, little Nata
The
wants to come in.
cats wanna come
The cats want to
in.
come in. Folks, thank you so much. Don't forget to join us this Saturday. Sorry, let me remove the the poster. Join us this Saturday for a lovely day. We'll be there from 3 p.m. till midnight. I'm going to be selling some comics, folks. We've got the comics Batman, Spider-Man, Daredevil, maybe some more stuff. I have Wonder Woman comics, but nothing to do with Gal Gadot.
We're not going to promote that too much.
Folks, let me just check the chat real quick before tuning off. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Did anybody say anything that I got to see?
And I mean, you can come by, have a drink, even if you don't want to buy anything. Just meet some other art lovers, be part of the community. It would be fun to have you
Haley
around.
just gifted 5 more memberships. Haley, we love you. She's the best. She's crazy. I'm telling
Wow.
you.
Oh
She's
my
amazing.
God.
She's
Impressed.
She's like nuts.
Impressed.
We love you. Yeah, if you guys don't want to buy anything, come hang out, grab a drink, chill with us. You can talk. We love you so much, Haley. Thanks again. You're the best. You're the greatest member of all time. Some other members, Dreadful Utopia, Earl, Lauren Murphy. All of you guys, we love you. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you this Thursday or Friday with a regular stream. We're going to be talking about Palestine, H3, Snow White, the weird dude with the daily routine and the water bottle and the ice cubes. We're going to talk about all of that. As always, folks, thank you for tuning in. And as always, I said it too early. As always, folks.
Do not worry.
Actually, I got to read one comment. Reem Yahya says, your girlfriend is a movie star. Well, thank you.
Oh my God.
It's all love, baby.
You're all awesome,
If you
honestly.
just want to if you're having a shit day in a couple of days, here's what you should do.
Oh,
Just
this was so fun, honestly. Just
replay the video, go to the live stream, and just read the live chat. It'll make you, if you're having a bad day, that'll all make you feel better.
so much love to you guys. Honestly, I hope you have an amazing year ahead of you.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. And as always,